Give me a moment here, whelpers. My thing isn't working. And by thing, I mean my penis. No, my VTube studio is not working, so give me a moment. I restarted my router yesterday because it wasn't working. And now I can't seem to connect to my iPhone. For some reason. There we go. Okay, I had a feeling that the IP it was originally assigning was not correct. Okay, hello, whelpers. How are you guys doing today? Hi. Let me see. Dish stuff up. Hi guys. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Sorry I missed out on stream yesterday, but I was feeling kind of bad, and then also I didn't have a crew for cryo immediately for the night, so I was like, meh. Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me see, the calibration's a little fucked up. Good enough. Yeah, hi guys. Hi. Yap, USB. Hello. Divine, Barn, Harry, Locke, Juan. Hello. Got a nice recharge? Yeah, for the most part at least. I got decently charged, and now I'm here with my beer and my Terra. I picked up some beer today. Went to, what's it called? The local H Mart. Got some Terra, which is like a Korean beer. So we're gonna probably be drinking that tonight, along with stuff. I also got a little orange here, a little citrus, not citrus. So what's it called? What are those things called? The like really small oranges. This one kind of looks diseased, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Yeah, I got a little thing. That's my dinner, my girl dinner. It's gonna be some what's it called? Going to be some pretzels and a cutie. There we go. Tangerines, close enough. I'm gonna have that. Game all intoxicated. I don't know if I'll get like smashed on stream. I do maybe want to do more like, what's it called? I do maybe want to do like drinking streams, but we'll see. Drinking streams are dangerous because one, I'm very lightweight, and two, what's it called? I'm afraid of vulnerability. So you know, just keep it on ranked games, bro. When me and Mr. Whale, would play Marvel Rivals, bro, actually, some of our best nights was when he was drinking the whole time. I'm gonna be real with you. Some of our best nights was when Mr. Whale was drinking the whole time. So, which I don't know if that says more about Mr. Whale or more about Marvel Rivals and ranked games, but, oh. Either way, though, let me get my bottle opener here. That's a 50 cal bullet. I wonder if I can get a hearing on this. You guys see this? That was kind of hard, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't had a Terra since Korea though, so we'll see. Maybe I will still like it, but we'll see. We actually see beer plus marathon. It would be kind of fun. I'm not very good at drinking alcohol. I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of dislike the flavor of alcohol, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like I had a lot of fun drinking, so this is my start of my alcoholism arc. Okay. But yeah. Either way, whelpers. Hopefully you guys are doing well. As you can see by the title, tonight we are going to be playing Marvel Rivals. What's it called? We're gonna be playing Marvel Rivals. There's a new game mode, new PvE mode out. It's called Blood Hunt. Yep, that's beer. It's called Blood Hunt. So it's basically a new PvE mode. Marvel Rivals had like a PvE mode previously. It was what was the old PvE mode called? It was like zombies, but like Scarlet Witch and shit. But yeah, so there was that mode, which was pretty fun. And then they added they basically made that mode again, but also added a whole bunch more systems like item drops and a bunch of other shit. So I heard it's pretty fun. I heard a lot of people played it and it looks pretty fun. So we'll do that for tonight for community night. I think it'd be kind of sick. This mode versus Blade is only meta against vampires. To be fair, Blade was very meta last time. So vampire and zombies. Also, hi Grim, hi Jojo. I'd reckon motion sickness from marathon. Okay, I will say, unironically, usually when I'm tipsy, but not like smashed, which is a very small window, don't get me wrong, I'm usually actually better at video games. Usually. Because this is what confirms my idea that video games are all about mentality. And especially in like shooter games, right? Like mentality is everything, right? So if you're like a little tipsy and you're kind of like feeling good, you know what I mean? Like you actually do play better to a degree because you're not overthinking. You're just kind of like, you're just kind of balling. You know what I'm saying? But when you're, what's it called? Obviously that only extends. For example, I used to play a lot of drunk Overwatch when I played Overwatch. Now, if you line up the times, it may have not been legal at the point, but, yeah, I used to play some drunk Overwatch and I was definitely better for a considerable portion of it, until I got really drunk. But like, I definitely played pretty good on some days when I was, definitely a little drunk. But I don't know. I don't know how, obviously not everybody is probably of legal age here and all that, but, you know, alcohol is cool, I guess. It's kind of neat. There's some parts, that are cool. I always look at alcohol as it's a fun enhancer versus a way to escape. You know what I mean? That's how I always looked at it, and it's a very important. Is exclamation mark join command on YouTube? Okay, so I'm happy you brought that up, Bo. Also, hi, Bo. No, but comma, if you join on YouTube, I know USB doesn't play Rivals, so I can have USB join in somebody's stead in YouTube. Now, that is only going to work for a limited amount of people and only active, like, people that are not around. But worst case scenario, I'll just write down a list or something. So, exclamation mark join will be a thing that you could still say in YouTube and it'll get the idea across. I'll recognize it. So, but yeah, so we're going to be playing Marvel Rivals new mode tonight. If you would like to join, do exclamation mark join in chat. And that will let me know that you want to join, and we'll also have like a queue. We'll probably do like a couple, like a game or two, depending on how many people want to join. But yeah, no YouTube viewers allowed. Do not discriminate against the YouTube whelpers. The YouTube whelpers are amazing. I love my YouTube whelpers. Okay. Also, first little sip. I actually don't, to be honest, I will say with this drink, I'm not actually quite sure how much Terra it will take for me to actually get drunk. I only ate a baked potato today. Or not a baked potato. Oh yeah, a baked potato. I only had a baked potato today and I haven't had dinner. Which makes it more price efficient for sure to get drunk. But, we'll see. Obviously, there is a pretty big thing. Cream beer's pretty watered down. It is. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's like about the same as like a piss beer here. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I definitely am quite a lightweight. Because I am, what's it called? I think I've said this before. I've revealed the form that I take when I'm human, and that is a 5'5", 100-pound woman. So there is like that to be considered as well. I'm very light. So a lot of them are made say add a shot soju. I do have some soju, and I was gonna maybe add a shot, but meh. Oh god, is it downloading shaders? Oh, why are there more shaders? I literally downloaded this today! Or yes, last night, not today, but technically today. Well, we're gonna be lagging for a little bit, boys. We'll be lagging for a bit. But yeah, so if you guys would like to join though, first difficulties are long, while later difficulties are only 5 rounds. I see. Well, I heard there's like Nightmare 70 or some shit now. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, so yeah. Thinking human form gives a debuff of losing poison resistance. No, the trick is you just lower your poison resistance, right? You lower your poison resistance effectiveness so that it still gets you. You know what I mean? You can filter it out.
At last, it kicked.
Oh my god, there's fucking casting in game now. I will say Marvel Rivals. Yeah, there was some. I was unfortunately browsing Twitter, right? And Twitter, unfortunately, is quite a cesspool. But there was a somewhat interesting conversation that was happening today, which was that Marvel Rivals could be considered one of the best games of all times. And at first, especially with my like immediate reaction to that, it's like, fuck Marvel Rivals. But if you think about it, right? What's it called? If you think about it, also if you want, what's it called? Currently this is Bo right now, but if you're gonna be joining, just request to join on Kathwrynn. And you can still join. No, but the what's it called? As much as I hate to say it, it's kind of a truth nuke to a degree. It's definitely not like bad at all. Yeah, I mean, like Marvel Rivals, unfortunately, like is actually a pretty good game. Like they've done a lot, even though once again I hate the meta and I hate the community. Other than my wives, obviously. It is a genuinely very impressive game from like a perspective of the amount of stuff in the game and all that stuff. Oh, true. Yeah, sorry. What's it called? Yeah, it's just like a very impressive game. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot about it that's just like really good. Like they've integrated esports into the game, which is really impressive because that's exactly what you need to do to like get casual players interested in esports. They have a fairly robust balance system to a degree. Their battle passes are generally pretty fair. Their monetization is generally pretty fair. They give you tons of free stuff. They have a whole bunch of content that's not just the game. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Obviously, like, we're talking within, like, a competitive genre, obviously. Kind of like how Overwatch was one of, like, people hail Overwatch as one of the best games ever made, and I would agree, generally. And I would say Rivals does get shockingly close. What's it called? Yeah, like, it's gotten shockingly close, to being one of the better games of all time. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty not bad in the slightest. The only thing that obviously needs to do is like, how long will this go on? How long will Marvel Rivals last, so to speak, right? But for the most part, I think it's got a pretty bright future still, and is pretty impressive. Man, CS:GO easily. The thing is, CS:GO is a great game. Don't get me wrong, but in terms of a complete package, CS is fucking terrible because Valve does not give a shit about CS. I like personally watching CS like way more. Also, itadakimasu. That's Japanese to let's eat, but you know, kampai. That's also Japanese, but. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big CS:GO fan as well. I like watching it as an esport, but overall, Marvel Rivals in terms of community outreach, community engagement, the free-to-play model, everything about it is quite good. I'm not a huge fan of saying that. Don't get me wrong. Giving a dub to Marvel Rivals is not one of my favorite things to do, but it is unfortunately very true. It is unfortunately very true. Obviously, like, you have other games, but like League, for example, right? That could be in that. But League is also just not in the same level. Like, Overwatch, once again, is, I think, probably one of the best. Overwatch is probably one of the best ways, like, examples of a GOAT of all time game. Yeah, I mean, it's not because I like playing Overwatch. It's because Overwatch is just made really well. Yeah, I mean, so thank you for the message, USB. Appreciate it. Okay, let me. Hell, how does this work? If I buy this, can I unlock here? Ooh, okay. Firing Deliverance triggers 1 additional shot. That's the shotgun. Adds 2 horizontal bullet trajectories. Okay. So yeah, basically the iteration that they had from the other PvE mode, there used to be a very simple tree. Now you could see the tree for skills is actually pretty significantly large, which is kind of neat. So, but yeah, like, Marvel Rivals is like a shockingly good game, as much as I hate to say it. Much as I hate to say it. If it's a live service game, you almost got to rate it in Air Season 3 League, the GOAT. Well, let's get, I think just as a total product over its whole time. Yeah, I mean, like, I think certain eras, like, nothing passes release Overwatch. But, like, if you consider, like, as a whole, once again, like, Overwatch, as much as I hate it sometimes, it's not bad. And same with, like, this game. Like, it really isn't bad. And Marvel, like, the PvE mode is, like, big strides. So, I don't know. There's, like, a lot of cool shit in this game. Arcana. What is this? Arcane points to... Okay, so these are, like, overall upgrades. Okay. Oh my god, they really added a lot of shit. It's kind of hard to go over all the difference. Yeah, it goes up to Nightmare 160 or something crazy. Also, hi, Madeless. Hi. Either way, really cool characters. So, let's play. No, Madeless would like to join. Request to join at Kathwrynn on, in the game. We can do that. Health's not the worst thing about Rivals. It's not really issues with the game, but players. Well, there's some issues with the balance of the game. And there's some issues with, like, obviously the players. Like, the players are fucking terrible. And also the enforcement of the rules on the player. Or on players. Like, the fact that they don't really ban people. And there's very lax community moderation. And among other things, like, it's definitely really bad. And it does disappoint me, but in terms of the amount of content that Rivals pushes out, I mean, like, Rivals pushes out so much content, and all the content that they push out is quite high. Yeah, I mean, it's quite high, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think like, as much as I once again hate to say it, Rivals is a really solid game. You know what I mean? Like, a really, really solid game. Yeah, PvE drops about to take a break from Rivals. That's what I'm saying. Like, PvE is, like, a really strong... Like, they cater to the casual community. They cater to competitive community. They cater to bridging the gap between said two. They just do a lot. A shockingly high amount. Like, but with the amount of content and skins and quality that this game has, it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Unfortunately, this game mode on Marvel Rivals, Xbox players get kicked out for the first round, but I found a workaround that takes like 1 minute to fix after we get in game. Okay. I don't know how that is, but whatever. Welcome in, mates. Jojo, you joining? Hey, Spell. Hey, hey, hey. Get another sip, boys. Yeah, I usually don't like beer, I will say, but like, Hera is not bad. I do not mind the Korean beers or the Japanese beers. So, gotta go alone tonight. I'll try and stay longer for cry rounds tomorrow. Good luck, have fun. See you, Juan. See ya. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay. Gang. We have to start normal, I think, unfortunately. I would love to start higher. But I think we have to start at the lowest person's level, right? Or can I give host to one of you guys and just, like, we can jump in? Actually, that might be a bad idea. Javiers are so good. We get a ton of them available here. Like a Kathwrynn and stuff like that, I kind of like it. It's nice and light, you know? I think I have to play through all the normal modes, right? So, fuck it. Whatever. Well, obviously, since we're at the lowest level, we'll keep, since the queue is not full as well, like, we just have 4 people in, we'll just keep the, what's it called? We'll just keep the current cast for a while, and we'll probably wait until a couple of the other ones. Okay, of course we're gonna start with Punisher. My boy. So, oh wait, isn't there like a new Punisher skin too? I didn't check. I should have checked the skins. I should have checked it out. So it's interesting that I spawn with the spread stuff. Arcana store. Okay. Bonus health against that. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to buy it. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we're probably not gonna get anything super interesting in the beginning modes here, or beginning levels. But you know, I do enjoy just shooting things, so I can't really complain. His Corsair skin, yeah, I think I saw somebody running with like a Corsair skin last night when I was watching some streams. Oh, I forgot my ult might be useful. Oh, what does X do? Is X like a heal, it looks like? X is heal? Okay. Is health like an actual resource in this now? Because like in the previous mode, health didn't really matter. Yeah, I mean? Per se. I only had 1. I didn't realize.
Now, who's the real monster?
This way? Hey! Oh, my bad. My bad, gang. I tried to pull 3, what's it called? Hit 3 to pull out my knife. My bad. I kind of want to do Shotgun Punisher, obviously, because, like, I heard Shotgun Punisher. 1, you guys told me that is not bad this game, but also, you know, it sounds fun. Mithril Slug. Oh, do I have to go around and pick up the items, too, or if one person picks it up, will it, like, pick up for everybody?
And stay on guard as you approach the station.
Total damage bonus? Probably won't need... They'll fly to you? Okay.
Put it to good use for once.
Sounds good. It would be funny if there was like an ult Punisher build. I don't, there probably isn't just by the nature of it, but it'd be kind of cool if there was an ultimate Punisher build. That was like one of the, I think, the worst parts about the game mode. Like, you kind of just, it became a left-click simulator on every character nearly. So it was kind of boring for a long time. Or not boring, but like, you know, it got boring to a degree. Like, it was still fun min-maxing it and getting good rolls and stuff like that. But I I do wonder how they fixed the issue that the old mode had, where basically the old mode was kind of cooked because one of the best strategies is just to reroll at the beginning of the round and then just like cancel the run if you didn't get good items. And that was like one of the best ways to like complete it a certain way. And that was kind of boring as shit. So part of me wonders if there's like a, what's it called? If they did anything to like fix that. But also kind of interesting that we're seeing this part of Times Square. We normally see obviously the other parts of Times Square, so it's like a little different. Barrier. Yeah, I will say the if I wasn't level, if obviously you guys weren't super high level, it does feel like it would be pretty considerably difficult. Not like considerably, but it would be difficult at the, what's it called? At the very beginning. Not like super difficult, but you know, moderately difficult.
Saw something enter the station.
Damage against bosses.
Fascinating. Now, who's the real?
I wonder if it's balanced around like not having, what's it called? I wonder if it's balanced around like higher level or like failing the first couple of times, you know?
Hello, I'm Captain America. One of those freaks
Oh!
from the Monster Kingdom, no doubt.
Yeah, I know there's like a secret boss as well for like I think you can kill like the Kingpin or something like that, but
Judge, jury, executioner.
it seems like Capwolf died very quickly. Two maids ult. The power level differential when you're higher level seems kind of nuts.
For now, though,
Yippee! Oh, so is that it? So are the runs themselves a lot shorter? It kind of seems like. You're cooking food? All good. Because like some of the last runs would literally take like, you know, an hour, which was kind of annoying. I'm gonna be real with you. But, oh, so the items different per character? Kind of interesting. Okay, so that should have given a decent amount of XP, right? Maybe, at least like a little bit. Oh, it's individual character levels too. I see. Let's see, in honor of Marathon, let's like level up that shit. This is where I can change ability specialization. Attack. Punisher can move freely. Yeah. Okay. And then Arcana. I have 1 Arcana point, so I can buy like total output boost or something. Sounds good. Grab that. Hi, maiden. Hi, my wife. Let's see. Okay. And then what? Where do I equip my shit? Oh, prep. Okay, here. Okay, so it's the gun slot. Let's see. Damage bonus, output boost, close range enemies. I'm just gonna go with raw damage boost, I think. For shotgun. Let's see. Nothing special when it comes to these. Dude, I will say we're definitely gonna be playing Diablo tomorrow. Diablo 4, or not tomorrow, next week. So this is like a good little bit, you know. Good little bit of practice, air quotes. not practice. But okay, let's change the mode to hard. Boom. Boom. Yeah, how are you, maiden? Diablo, yeah, Barn is gonna get the, what's it called? Barn's gonna get the feast. The ARPG whelpers are gonna get the feast. I'm actually really excited for Diablo next week. So
to reclaim my city. You call yourselves new
So I
lords.
should, what's it called?
Now is the time.
I guess I should technically play like one character. So I might just be locked in on Punisher. I should play it again. Diablo 4 is actually a pretty good game. The thing is, you play it for like, what's it called? The idea behind Diablo is you play it for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then you stop playing it until the next season. It's kind of fire, I'm gonna be real with you, but I'm just gonna do this because health doesn't really matter probably. But yeah, if you're gonna play it, new expansion's coming out. You can watch me, what's it called? Watch me play and see how you enjoy it. Played 4 early and the mouse being so large the horses kind of stopped fishing. The thing about Diablo 4 is that it wasn't amazing on launch. It wasn't terrible, like especially the story, but the end game was non-existent and kind of trash. But as of recent, about like a year after Diablo 4 came out, they did a lot of system changes that actually made the game like really good and like highly recommendable. And I would say that right now it's in a pretty good spot. It's again very fun to just play for like 2 weeks and then wait. And that's kind of like just the mantra of Diablo that they go for. They don't intentionally try to what's it called? They don't try to keep you around for like 10 years like what's it called? They don't try to keep you around for a billion years like PoE does. Where PoE is all about like, you know, like that's your main game, the game that you play all the time. But Diablo understands their player base. Yeah, I mean, so I'll let you know. But PoE is like plays forever. Yeah, it's like play for the whole season. Well, Diablo's like you can play for like however long you want. Doesn't really matter. Because it's like pretty easy as well to like finish a season, but then you can still min-max it pretty well. Like I think Diablo, don't get me wrong, PoE is like a decent, like a good game. Okay, PoE is a good game, but PoE is very much a PoE is very much a nerd game, while Diablo does a lot of strides to like make it a more approachable game. Yeah, I mean, it's not like that it's bad that Diablo is like more approachable and PoE isn't. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it definitely does play into effect. You know what I mean? And does matter, as much as anybody hates to say it. But maybe alone, but I like PoE 2 more. I have only played PoE 2. I actually haven't played PoE 1, despite liking ARPGs in general. But yeah, I think Diablo, people get mad at Diablo, so I don't like it, but I think it's actually like a really solid game. IMO. Especially if you like the genre. Now, if you don't like the genre, obviously, like if you don't like ARPGs, then you're not gonna like Diablo, but like I asked Spiky about it, because Spiky likes medieval / like fantasy environments, so I was like, oh, what do you think of Diablo? And she's not like a huge fan of like the farming a bunch of mobs and doing that part of the game, but if you do like it, you know what I mean? I feel like something that Diablo hates is for Blizzard Activision. Kinda, yeah. For sure. Not many people, the thing is, like, people that complain about Diablo probably don't play Diablo. You know what I mean? Diablo is like, it really isn't bad at all, as like a game. You know what I mean? It really isn't terrible. God damn it, bro. Because, and also, I think people sometimes criticize it. Like, sometimes people will criticize it saying, like, oh, Diablo only keeps you, like, interested for, like, 2 weeks. And, like, that's the point. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the point. And I don't think a lot of people get that, per se. But I do wonder if my ult, like, is good. Like, should I be ulting here? I don't think so. I can't fucking... Can I do a zipline to that? That's annoying, isn't it? That's kind of annoying. Ult as much as possible? Yeah, but is ult actually a damage increase? I don't think it is, no?
I just saw something enter the station.
Probably isn't.
It didn't look human.
Because that was the issue in the other mode.
Hero at their peak.
It was not actually a damage
I
bonus
hate to
most of the
admit it,
time.
but I'm impressed.
Oh, it does say phase 5 out of 9, so interesting. At this level, not. I cannot imagine my old DPS beating this many shotgun bullets. I am in, especially with like the minor damage bonuses I've already gotten. The shotgun's one of the best things about Punisher. Oh, moderately weaker character, by the way. Damage bonus.
For now, though, enjoy your
Freeze
spoils. I
enemies.
arranged a special transport just for you. All aboard. Next stop.
I haven't played Punisher much in this. The shotgun on Punisher is pretty insane.
Now, who's the real monster?
I'm gonna be real with you. Shotgun Punisher is pretty nuts. The amount of times I just kill people in the game. Also, what's with your head? Why do you have the like lion head? What the hell?
These tunnels are crawling with vampires.
Kind of wild.
Deal with them before you become their dinner.
Oh, do they like spawn in? I do like the level design of this mode or this map. It's kind of neat. Way more interesting than the other mode for sure. Which makes sense. It's like their second iteration, obviously, but infinitely more interesting. I like this.
This mission has gone off the rails.
Boss hunter. I'd probably just do deep freeze.
Luckily, the castle is close.
Where is... Oh,
I hate to admit it, but
this way.
I'm impressed.
They have like a little travel cutscene, okay? What is this? Is this... Wait, what? What map is this? Is this...
That dark
Dracula's
ceiling atop the tower
castle?
is likely the source of the castle's magic. Get in there and
This section of the
destroy
map?
it.
I've never seen this
There's no way
section.
in. It looks as though you'll have to cut through the park instead. Be ready.
I guess it's
for a
different.
fight.
Let's go! Iron Fist Tidy Whitey skin. Thank you for the follow, and I agree. PvH. I do like the idea of the shotgun build. The idea of the shotgun build so far is pretty fun. It feels a lot better already than the other mode. I'm surprised how much ammo I just start off with. Kind of wild. I thought I was about to fall off the map. Gang. I may have dropped where they spawned. It's okay, they're locked in here with me. It's definitely quite different to the zombies mode already. I can say that with confidence, which is pretty fun.
There's a path leading through those rocks.
I guess damage is
Such
close range
remarkable
enemies.
power.
Damage is close range sounds like probably one of the better.
But once.
Dude, this really is just Diablo, by the way. Damage to close range enemies.
Out of sight.
Out of sight. Alcohol.
Clear those vampires from your path and keep moving forward.
Oh, big boy. Oh, big boy dead. Big boy down. I wonder if they added more like zombie types. I'm sure we'll like see them eventually, but like for example, other mode had like explodey zombies, throwy zombies, and like not that many more beyond that. So I wonder if how much like extra shit they've added. Hey Zernwell, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? Zernwell 36. A couple more, but not that many. Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet, but that makes sense. Still in the beginning modes, but I will say that they did keep the other mode like around for a shockingly long amount of time, which is pretty funny. It's like a good thing, don't get me wrong, but my basketball team lost. They're turning to the bottle. Hey, me too, dude. I totally agree with you. I'm so sad that that basketball team that we both love lost. Oh God. I hated how the enemy team, they like, what's it called? Oh, whoops. I totally hate how the enemy team like scored the ball and stuff into like the basket. That was so fucked up, dude. That was so bad. That was so messed up. Wait, does that mean that if Shade did bet on, I think it was the Lakers, does that mean they lost? It's gonna be in for 90 days. I wonder if they're actually gonna keep it in 90 days though. Last time they didn't. They kept it for longer. Corrupted Ratatasker. Oh my God, we're fighting the motherfucking payload, bro. Shoot his ass. Oh. Let's see. I do like 4.2k. Let's see. There's no way this ult does more damage. I can already tell. There's no way this is more DPS. I'm gonna put the ball in the basket. That's what I'm saying, bro. Just put the ball in the basket, little bro. What should I get for dinner tonight, by the way? I don't know if I'll eat, like, order it while, like, on stream, but, like, what should I get for dinner tonight, whelpers? I was thinking, like, some boneless wings would be kind of good to, like, drink with as well, you know what I mean? But, I don't know. Like, what are you guys' thoughts? Obviously, like, it depends on what, like, I end up not buying, but, like, what has deals and stuff like that. But Friday Loki a pizza night? Pizza could go hard. I will say, just get some like Domino's or some shit like that. Pizza mozzarella sticks? Wait, what is pizza? Are you saying you got pizza and mozzarella sticks, or mozzarella sticks and pizza? Mozzarella sticks would go pretty damn hard right now. I'm gonna be real with you. That shit would be pretty good. Drink some, what's it called? Drink with some pizza and mozzarella sticks. That's like a perfect drinking night. Hey guys, maybe we'll pop open one of the soju bottles tonight too. Maybe we'll pop one of those. I was gonna save it for later, but who knows? Kind of a chiller type of night, you know what I'm saying? Kind of a chiller type of night. Was that it, by the way? Yeah, that was it. Yippee! I got a blue? Okay.
Once again, the Vampire King is defeated.
I gotta go. Let me know if you're drinking in co-games. That's the plan, Mr. Whale. That's the plan.
But is this really the end of the story?
It's a ball in a basket. Nothing more to discuss. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Tell me when LeBron masters 4 different Marvel Rivals characters, okay? You'll probably be pissed drunk. Okay, dude, that's not good. Okay, let's see. Let me quickly equip some items. Ooh, the rating goes up like crazy with this thing. Was a set bonus? Interesting. Okay, this one has like slightly higher armor. Creeps, thank you for 8 months paying your whelper taxes. I appreciate it. Bronze solos the rivals verse. I don't know, dude. Tanks are pretty OP. What class would LeBron be? I feel like LeBron would be DPS, no? I feel like LeBron would definitely be like a DPS type shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Am I cooking? LeBron with Lord Jeff. Wasn't there like a Twitter person with like LeBron on his as his profile pic that was like throwing games on Jeff, and everyone was like, you disrespect LeBron because of that shit or something? That's pretty funny. Okay, removing damage fall off is obviously, like, probably one of the best to get. Deliverance ammo capacity versus deliverance magazine capacity. What? What does that mean? Ammo capacity? How's LeBron in disguise? Just can't prove it type shit. Dude, it would be funny if LeBron ended up being like a Giga Rager on Marvel Rivals. Also, LeBron would be a Hulk main. I think if anything, LeBron would probably be a Mag main, right? That's like the classic. The skin is insane. What? This Punisher skin with his PP out? Pretty normal. Think you get more ammo? Okay, but this says deliverance magazine capacity. Well, what's the difference between ammo capacity and magazine capacity? Like what? Amount of ammo in one mag. Deliverance. I know deliverance to the shotgun, but like, why would this gives me 30 bullets in the whole thing? This gives me +3 capacity. Like, what does that mean? I don't know what it means. Oh, is it like per? Oh, it's probably per pellet. This is probably like the number in a pellet, right? So this is like the amount of bullets in a pellet, because it's like, look, it's got like a little spread icon. You can't really see it. Oh, you can kind of see it. Like where my horn is pointing, look. Right there. It needs rewording because I don't know. That's what I'm saying, bro. I guess ammo, I think this is the amount of pellets that fires when you shoot, is my guess. That's my guess. God, why is Punisher grunting so much? Don't get me wrong. I fucking love it, but... Do not get me wrong. I like it, but... Oh, wait. Isn't there a new... Okay, Punisher skin. Wait. I need to see this Punisher skin. Is it not out? Did the Punisher skin release without me knowing? Or is it like a Battle Pass skin? Is that it? Where is it? Sound horrendous, by the way. Don't blame a girl for wanting to get it, okay? I don't see it. Am I stupid? Where is it? Let a Gunnar live? That's what I'm saying, Divine. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Let a girl dream about... Never mind. I was about to say unholy things. Am I stupid? Where is it? It's gotta be in like an event pass, right? Maybe? Is it? I'm confused. Send help. Whelpers! Backseat me! How do I get this new Punisher skin? And get it from his cosmetics? But where's the like store bundle? Shouldn't there be like a store bundle, or is it like a one thing? Like, it should be somewhere here, right? There's no new skin, isn't there? I thought there was. I saw like a Punisher skin that somebody had. Or maybe I was thinking of a Bucky skin. Wait, where is he? Where is Pun Pun? This thing! Where's this from? Where do I get this shit? Dude, I didn't see this in the shop. Is it fire? It's pretty fire. Released a while ago? I was not aware that this thing released. It's kind of fire. He's kind of hot. I'm gonna be real with you. He was already kind of hot, but... kind of hot in this one. Thoughts? Wood? Wood. Then again, Naked Punisher is also just kind of fire, so it's like... Well, we'll hold off. We'll hold off around. We'll hold off around. Okay, Blood Hunt Extreme. So I'm guessing we have to fight Dracula in this one. Probably goes up to what, 12 rounds?
Dracula wishes to reclaim
Dracula.
my city. You call yourself
And he passed off as Mag. He does kind of look like Mag in that skin. I'm gonna be real with you.
Now is
But
the
I'd
time
also...
to prove it.
Me against an undead
with
army?
that...
I like those odds.
You know?
Vigilantes disgust me.
You know?
But I hate vampires even Defeat Dracula and his minions and save our home.
I think it is bullets per shot, by the way. I think that's what it's supposed to mean. But I guess, like, no, it still doesn't make sense. But, like, it is bullets per shot. Is, I think, what that perk was supposed to do.
Good use for once.
But...
Dracula's non-stone has spawned a new breed of undead.
Yeah, there's like no way my ult does like more damage than this shotgun at this point, by the way. There's literally 0 chance. So I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you, gang. 0 chance. A big ass moon up there. It's crazy. What is that? Feast Community Center. Spider-Man players are the type to like bomb a community center though. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at Zerm. Dude, why do you look like you're like like shrieking? I will say, looter shooters are quite fun. We did originally start playing like Borderlands 4 not too long ago. And I'm kind of sad we didn't continue to play Borderlands 4. Because it was kind of cool. We'll see. I know you fight Kingpin. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it. It's just other games are like better at the moment. Like we're so spoiled by games in this day and age. You ever think about that? Like how spoiled we are? Like there's so many good games. Like people like to say like, oh, games are shit. You know what I mean? Mostly because like the negativity with Twitter is like a cancer on society. And people love to like doom post. But like realistically, we haven't been in like a better era of gaming for so long. You know what I mean? Like, because even High Guard, right? High Guard was like not a great game. Don't get me wrong. But like it was a mid game. But like the fact that we're treating a mid game so like poorly, I think just shows how spoiled we are with game choices as of recent. Yeah, I mean there's so many good single player options, so many good multiplayer options. Like dude, back then all I had was League of Legends. But like now we got like a billion different things. Just in League of Legends alone, we got like Arena, we got what's it called? We have Arena, we have TFT. And that's just in League of Legends. We got like ARAM modes that are fun. And like if you take into account other games like playing Marvel Rivals PvE mode or like, you know, other shit like that, we're definitely spoiled. We're definitely spoiled. A lot of good games out right now. For sure. Which is nice. You know what I mean? I think I'd much rather be spoiled by choice than not have any good games. You know what I mean? And like obviously I'm a Marathon head right now. I love Marathon. But the fact that there are other games that are tempting me away from playing Marathon is impressive considering I fucking love Marathon. You know what I mean?
Hero at their peak. I hate to admit it, but I'm impressed.
Most people are gonna lose their hairlines for us to eat, huh? Pew. Dude, they should buff Punisher to do this in a live game. Give his shotgun 3-round burst. I think that'd be balanced, guys. I think that'd be balanced. TC to play Marathon tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gaming and cryo. I have heard the like cryo meta is, I mean, okay, the cryo meta has always been degenerate nade spam, but like apparently degenerate nade spam has been pissing off Twitter as of recent. Degenerate nade spam has been pissing off Twitter as of recent, which is like normal, to be honest with you. But you know, total damage bonus. I kind of want
Move forward.
chain lightning.
Carefully. I swear I just saw something enter the station, and it didn't look human. A hero.
Smoke
at their
screen.
peak. I hate to admit it, but I'm impressed. A lupine Captain America. One of those freaks from the Monster Kingdom. no doubt.
Yeah, we're spoiled for games right now is the main point of the scenario. We're very, very, very spoiled for choice. Damage bonus. I mean, I guess I shouldn't do bosses per se. Now I think about it. Since we have over-leveled people, bosses aren't going to be that worse.
All aboard. Next stop, Dracula's castle.
Dracula.
Now, who's the real monster?
I will say already I do like the systems in this mode way more than the other game. Or the other PvE mode. Obviously, the other PvE mode was like the first iteration, so of course it's going to naturally be worse. But I do really like it so far.
These tunnels are crawling with vampires. Deal with them before you become their dinner.
I do not mind it. We'll play a level 1 character for now. No, it's good that we're killing it quickly because that means we can actually get to like the fun part of the game, which is the end game. We can skip past the leveling. Now, theoretically, the best spot would probably just be down here since they all seem to spawn from the roof. So if I literally just stand down here, there is like a door behind me that'll probably on higher difficulties open, so you can't just do this. But for lower difficulties, this seems like a pretty good spot. Ow. Guys be like, I know a spot, and then show you the Kino der Toten glitch spot that lets the dogs not target you. Ooh, bit of a deep cut, that one. Hi, Naz.
This mission has gone off the rails.
You guys remember that? Did you guys do that on the on that map? Was that something you did? I always did that. Some of the later game rounds, trying to kill the dog rounds without doing that glitch was pretty crazy. But Mob of the Dead, dude, I was pretty bad at Mob of the Dead. Kino was my favorite map. I remember I would leave my Xbox on overnight because I'd be like at round 70 on Kino and I just like want to keep on going higher and higher. So I'd leave it on overnight while I went to school. It was pretty funny.
As though you'll have to cut through the park instead. Be ready for a fight.
Oh my god, Jeff is so big. Big. Let's see, where's the optimal spot for this spot? I mean, over here seems like a good spot. I have a feeling they spawn here. Can I jump off the map? No. That would probably be like a good spot too, but... No, I'm assuming that on the higher difficulties, similar to the other mode, they probably just spawn behind so that you can't just like cheese it by standing in this corner. You know what I mean? But probably. I could be wrong. They could like encourage the cheesy straps. But the Jeff? Let's see, where's the Jeff? Big. A chain lightning effect is pretty fun. I do like that they added damage numbers. Every game, I think, gets better at damage numbers. I was like, attitude. Hey, hey, hey. Dude, Kat and Divine and Zerm and like anybody else who wishes for my my wife's return. Dude, I'm so excited. One more week, bro. One more week and Spikey's back. I'm actually so fucking excited, bro. I'm actually so excited. I will be spawn camping her to play Deadlock. And that is on God. And that is on God. Are we already at Ratatasker? I think we are. Was this where we fought Ratatasker last time, or is this different? Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, if, what's it called? If we end up, what's it called? If Spikey does our first stream and I'm streaming, I will be immediately ending stream to go hang out with, to lurk in her chat, by the way. I just hope you know this. I was one big Jeff? Mm-hmm. Big boy. Shoot him in the dick.
unwanted house guests. Serve them in
I don't remember this part. I guess Raditasker is later? Or maybe we did do this part last time. No, it was a different section, I think, right? I think. I could be wrong, though. Can't wait for a hate on me again? I can't wait to hear... Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Dude, I will say, I got to... She's been showing me some of her new model stuff. I'm so freaking excited, bro. Unlocking keys to fight the secret boss to change your path through. I see. I see. Or should I say I key, perhaps? Dude, I will say, I really want Deadlock to be, like, out already, man. Like, the fact that Deadlock doesn't have a ranked mode is just such a buzzkill. Because, like, I kind of want to grind that game, but I'm not going to grind that game when it has, like, this shitty matchmaking system that it has. You know what I mean? Like, that shit sounds ass. Versus, like, if, you know, if it actually has, like, a ranked system, it'll be a lot nicer to grind. And partially it's a blessing because, obviously, like, we have Marathon that's been consuming our life as of recent. But... you know, that's fine. But, hi, Acer! Actually, Deadlock can be super long, so I don't mind that, though. If anything, I like that. If anything, I like that. Did I buy? I did. This is where we fought Raditasker last time, though, didn't we? Maybe I'm just cooked, bro. Maybe I just don't remember. Who knows? Maybe I'm a one beer Andy. I definitely am, like, slightly tipsy from just one beer, which is kind of funny. But good shit. Deadlock is power scaling the game. It's a funny way to put it. Chain lightning. I think I guaranteed have chain lightning now, or pretty guaranteed. Let's see that kill me. Nope.
But I'm impressed.
Whee. It is interesting that this is like a whole new map. They made like a whole new map for this game, or game mode, which is cool. Kind of goes back to the whole, unfortunately, this game is like kind of one of the goats of all time, just with how much content they've put into it. You know what I mean? As much as I hate to say it. Like, kick Dracula, he owes you money? Well, you gotta get your money somehow, right? I tried Black Hat. I actually haven't tried Black Hat yet. I have not. She doesn't look like my type of thing, because she's like melee. So, like, that's like one thing that I haven't done. But also, I haven't played Rivals in like a week. I'm a be real, since the update. Ko's been grinding comp on her, what's it called, with other people, which I'm really proud of her for. Spiky isn't around. And Gwen and the other wives play too early. I wonder if it is new or if they mapped out inside it. Well, my guess is that this is probably like background environment area that sort of had meshes already, or didn't have meshes, but it had some art done. And then they just ended up, what's it called? They just ended up finishing the meshes like pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, because it is Unreal, so making like maps is like decently quick. Decently. I'm kind of dying. Those like throw shit on the ground enemies are kind of rough, not gonna lie. They do some damage. When they stack, especially. But yeah, so I'd imagine it's probably like a little bit of both. Already done, but also already not done in a way. You know what I mean? But
now who's the real monster?
This looks like elevator? Are we gonna fight him on the elevator? It's kind of sick. Well, they shut down the lift, it seems. Oh, we just have to like kill him as they drop. Okay. Leave them to Khonshu. I'm kind of getting terrible drops. I'm not gonna lie. There have not been many blues. kind of a little sad. The last boy. I think he just fell. Oh, going up now. Okay. Oh, we don't fight them on and lift while it's moving? Sad. I'd probably explode the game, though, so that makes sense, I guess. Leave them to country. I am a little... I will say, while I do enjoy having my Pun Pun, I am a little disappointed that they didn't choose different characters. And they also got rid of Magic, which is, like, obviously, the, like, one other character that I was, like, moderately interested in. Don't get me wrong, Blade's cool, but the fact that they didn't add, like, more different characters and a lot of cast the same is a little disappointing. A little. It's not, like, terrible, but it's not great. Not a huge fan. I would have liked to see, like, I don't know, like, Bucky or something, or like, Hela. Hela could be really fun. But maybe they're cooking up, like, a whole new set of characters for a different PvE mode. I know they're pretty committed. Hulk would be sick. Hulk would be pretty sick. Doctor Strange would be cool. Yeah, I mean, every Rivals character is... That's the thing about Rivals. Every Rivals character is made really well to the point where, like, it'd actually just be really fun, like, kind of no matter what character I think they put in. Generally. Hela would swap sides mid-battle? Nah. Ow. But could you imagine, like, a Hela build where you build around the, like, explosion from killing enemies? Or, like, a Hela build where you, like, kill an enemy once, it causes an explosion that's, like, amped, and then it, like, chains the explosion? Wouldn't that be really fun? Be very fun, I think. Damage bonus, I guess. Ooh, we jumped down. Okay, so this part of the map I obviously recognize. Obviously. Dracula time? You kick him, beat him up, take his money. And then we could get Naz in after this if one person wants to swap. I don't know who would want to, but...
I am reborn.
Oh, okay. Wait, Aura?
My eternal empire shall rise again.
Oh, bro, he ate that shit. Ew. His money got taken. Damage bonus. Close range. Defeat Kingpin. Arrived at Times Square. You kick Kingpin in the nuts, too. But yeah, there's a lot of different characters that would be really cool. Well, speaking of Aura...
You dispatched Dracula and recovered my Northstone. For that, you have my...
Oh my god, look at his head. He's bouncing, bruh.
Your vigilante antics have
bouncing on it.
So I'm afraid you're
okay.
under arrest.
It seems he lasered two of us. Oh, I'm EP. Oh, I see. Spam WASD. I was like, I was trying to hit it in the order, but it seems like I need to spam it. Oh, goodbye. Oh, okay, you have to mash pretty heavy there, actually. I probably could have gotten out of that had I, what's it called? Right-clicked a little bit quicker, but...
Back for another tour. Sacred strike. Another less than noble.
They can attach onks to him. It's kind of funny. Oh, goodbye. Pew, pew.
If I can't break your bones, I'll bend your will instead.
That's a magic word. Whatever you want.
Secret strike. If I can't break your bones, I'll bend your will instead.
Seems pretty simple for the most part for this first phase. I'd imagine that damaging or that timer is probably a enrage timer if I had to guess. But oh, there he goes.
Enjoy
Yippee!
victory.
Like anything decent? It doesn't look like it. I got a blue. Okay, I guess. So are the amulets and armor... Is that something that shares between characters, I'm guessing? Or maybe not the armor, because the armor does seem to be attached to certain characters, but... No, I guess the slugs would be attached, so... Nothing shares? Okay. Interesting, interesting. Crit rate. I do like the stats. Stats do seem actually moderately interesting. Moderately. Moon Knight's so hot. Truth nuke. Truth nuke, perhaps. Again, I'm assuming with that we unlock Nightmare mode? Question mark? Level 22 or 11 skill points. So I never scrolled in here, actually. Wait, holy shit. But yeah, you can really go very deep, huh? Interesting. Ability cooldown, primary attacks. Primary attack speed's like obvious. Why would I do ability though? Seems kind of useless. Hey, you didn't for being a tryhard? No, looks like Bo's gonna be popping out so we can get Naz in here. We might have to do the early difficulties again just to get Naz caught up, but we can just zoom through it. Okay, damage fall off reduction. Oh, deliverance pierces enemies. That's gonna be useful. Damage per range sounds pretty nice. Also happy to jump in when somebody's tired. Feel free to jump in whenever. We do have the queue system, so we should be able to do it. But so now let's get in here. Output. So only let's see. So some of these. Interesting. Trap shot and tear 100% enhancement. Knock back enemy. I kind of want to do like I'm gonna do an assault rifle build. I think the assault rifle seems moderately more interesting early game. Moderately being the main word here. Realistically, some of the other traits do seem kind of useful. Instead of like leveling here, like taking some of these smaller traits. Just raw stat bonus. Could be nice. Output boost. Like this does quite a bit of increase. I don't think I can make my way to... Oh, I can. I can make my way to Trapper Thought. Let's just do that. I think that's probably like a decent one. Let's see. Arcana. Output boost increase. Boom. And boom. Was it not in your Discord server? I am throwing. It's all good. Okay. Oh, was there always a scroll always here? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna have to do normal again for Naz, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could smell old shit, right? So we're not gonna do that yet. We'll do that in a bit, but oh wait, okay, prepare. Oh, gear, here we go. Okay, so I need rifle. I haven't gotten the level 16 rifle, which sucked. Let's take that one. Oh, the blues are quite considerable in terms of an upgrade. Like, blues are actually almost better than... Interesting. Yeah, blues are almost better than level 16 greens. Kind of neat. Precision damage 173 sounds amazing. Vibranium barrel. Perfect. Okay, I do like that has a giant stats bar on the corner too, so you could be all hismed about it. Okay, gang, let's go. I do like the rifle, some of the rifle perks. I'd be interested to see what Blade does. So obviously I like Big Sword and I like Blade. But
Dracula wishes to reclaim
let's
my
see.
city.
Boom.
You call yourselves New York's guardians. Now is the
I am
time to
hesitant to enjoy the fact that every character has separate levels. It's all right, I guess, but it does make it more of an independent mode versus the what's it called? Versus the other shit, which the other game does. But I carry you in this. You carry my wash ass in comp. Dude, I don't play Marvel Rivals comp anymore. My Rivals comp sucks. Pew. I actually have been kind of wanting to play Rivals recently, I will say. Since Marathon is slowing down a bit, we still obviously want to rank up in Marathon, so we'll probably be doing like another week of... We'll probably ignore this season of Marvel Rivals too. Maybe we'll play like occasionally towards the end to try to get like Celestial, but... Just so like for appearances, so to speak. But after that, then we'll probably go back to make Rivals. We'll see, we'll see.
They seem to be running from something.
Team Lightning.
I hate to admit it, but I'm impressed.
The rifle does feel a lot better early, I will say. Which is maybe obvious, but also I am obviously, we're on a lower difficulty at much higher level, power level anyways. So. Marathon carry, yes, yes. I do want to do Marathon community nights maybe at some point, but I need to get my ducks in a row, so to speak, and hit a high rank in Marathon first. And then we can fuck around. Also, I think today there was a women's event in Marvel Rivals where like a whole bunch of women were gonna like, what's it called? Put like Women's of Tau Ceti in their title or something, and they did like a directory takeover for Marathon. I think during the day today, which seemed kind of interesting. I was gonna maybe do it, but I never ended up, what's it called? I wasn't sure if I was gonna be playing Marathon today and that. And then also I think they wanted you to queue up with other people, and as we all know, I am shy. So I do like how they sped up this game. Previously, it was kind of miserable to, what's it called? It was kind of miserable, like, spending, like, 50 minutes for a run. But now, obviously, it's a lot better, which is good. I'll come across as shy because I'm very good at pretending like I'm not. Very good. I mean, it's a classic streamer thing, right? Like, a lot of streamers are actually very shy and very introverted. Just in general. Which you wonder then, why are they, what's it called? Why would they do that when they're streaming and like, I don't know. There's definitely like a deep psychological answer you could probably pull from this. But
something enter the station, and it didn't look human. A hero at their
close range.
I hate to admit it, but I'm impressed. A lupine captured
Oh! It is annoying that it does the whole intro, but
Kingdom, no doubt. Easy.
by honestly skipping. I will say the early modes, I think in the original thing, like,
Enjoy your spoils.
I'm assuming the later nightmare modes and stuff like that are probably just in general a lot quicker. Like, there's probably less RPing, because to get to that point, you had to do it. I'm not a huge fan of having to do everything, like, slower. Or, like, do the lower difficulties first. I wish you could just do the higher difficulty and then just power level somebody. But also, you are getting significantly stat checked in this, so it would be kind of annoying, especially for riding up matchmaking. But if you're in a 4-stack, I think you should be able to just, like, probably queue. You know what I mean? So. Okay, now it's quick. Put your points in. Go, go, go. See, did I even, like, get anything from that? See? Nope. I guess that makes sense. Hitbox radius. After landing 80 headshots. Drop effect. Vision damage. Critical damage. Oh, wait! During ultimate ability, fire the weapon currently in use at an extremely high attack speed. Ooh. I actually fuck with that. I was complaining about why would I need ability cooldown and why would I ult, but if the ult actually, like, does something, that's pretty nice. Yeah, like, it's probably still not worth it, but I just make Punisher seem very interesting. Just get extremely high attack speed. Now, just hit me with the R in chat when you're ready, by the way. Like the new title, Bane of All Evil. Bane of All Evil is pretty cool. Queenslayer, I think, is pretty nice, though, too. R? Okay. X mode. Hard. Boom. I love you, whelpers. I will say, That's why I don't drink on stream. Yesterday, I will say, one of the reasons why I did cancel stream is not because, like, I was physically ill, but, like, from a perspective of, like, I really didn't take care of myself before my vacation. It's funny because if you think about it, going on vacation kind of reminded me that I probably should, like, take care of myself, which is, like, kind of sad when you think about it, but, like, but yeah, like, it kind of reminded me that, like, people do care about me and I should probably take care of myself, which, once again, sounds kind of sad and kind of stupid, but I don't know, it was an interesting feeling, but, like, I'm not used to taking care of myself, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, fuck. So, like, in addition to, like, the normal post-vacation blues, I also am, you know, adjusting to actually, like, being aware of my existence. Which is why I took yesterday off. It wasn't like yesterday off I was, like, feeling super, super horrible. But, you know, it's definitely more of a, I need to just, like, have alone time type of day. You know what I mean? I was kind of happy that nobody was around for cryo, unironically. But, and, like, you know, eventually I will say I am gonna get back into the, like, insane schedule, but, like, yesterday I had the thought to myself of, like, maybe I shouldn't sleep 4 hours only. Yeah, I mean, I kind of had that thought. And at the end of it, I need to, like, sleep 4 hours if I want to, like, have enough time in the day to do all the stuff I want to do. But, you know, since I care about myself a little bit moderately more now, I'm kind of like, well, should probably sleep more than 4 hours. So basically what I'm trying to say is I need to, like, I need a bit of time before I can fully delude myself again. You know what I'm saying? Type shit, type shit. I will say I do like the different modes, or like the difficulty levels and the increase. I dislike that there's so many early mode, like, levels, though. Makes it kind of harder to get to some of the more meatier levels, which is kind of annoying, but eh. Okay, that much. But yeah, TLDR though, whelpers. Take care of yourselves so you don't end up in this weird thing that I'm in where I'm like, oh, I have to take care of myself? That's kind of wild. But type shit, you know what I'm saying? Type shit.
More vampires.
I wonder if the speedrun strategy for this level is to go to the top. Granted, there is a jump pad in the middle that might take you all the way up. I'm not quite sure, though. Whee! Yeah, I will say one of the nice things about streaming especially, though, is that, one, you get reminded that people care about you. And then also, like, there was interesting discourse, like, on Twitter as of recent with a certain blue VTuber that is very popular. There was interesting discourse today of, like, people being weird about Saba not streaming for a while, right? Which is, like, standard for her, to be fair. Because she has, like, health issues to wrestle with and all that. But, like, it was interesting. Because I actually do... You guys telling me that I should take breaks is nice and everything, but I do like when my whelpers want me to be around. You know what I mean? Because, like, it kind of gives me motivation to stream. Versus, like, if you guys tell me to take care of myself, I'm kind of, like, more inclined to take care of myself. Which, like, the way I'm talking about this is... sounds psychotic, I know. But, like, there's something nice about somebody wanting you to do something that, like, even if you don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, kind of keeps me going, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So anytime you guys go, like, oh, man, I'm sad that, like, you know, Cass isn't streaming tonight. You know, I kind of appreciate that, oddly enough. I obviously appreciate you guys reminding me as well that I should take breaks. But, you know, there's an interesting balance between the two. So 24-hour stream? Yeah, TLDR, basically. Dude, I am sad I don't do as many long streams. I did a lot, obviously, during Marathon release, and we might do more. But it's a lot harder to do a 24-hour stream when you only have a weekend to recover. Back when I was, like, unemployed, dude, I loved doing 24-hour / like, long endurance streams. That shit was so fun, bro. But the thing is, like, 24-hour streams / really, really long degenerate streams usually take, like, a day or two to recover. And you can't really do that when you are working. But, like, if I ever did full-time streaming, you would bet your ass there would probably be... 24-hour streams would be a lot more common. Like, it not weekly, but maybe, like, bi-weekly. Maybe not 24 hours, but long-ass streams would definitely be way more common. But... basically, pondering the mortality and the fragility of streaming is a very interesting thing to think about sometimes. You know what I mean? Very interesting to think about. And I think that's why you see a lot of streamers. Like, a lot of streamers and entertainers are kind of psychotic. Because, to a degree, like, if you want to, like, I don't know, not make it, per se. But, like, if you want to do something in this field, you do kind of have to be a little insane. Because it's... you have to make sacrifices somewhere, especially while starting out. But... and I think you end up getting, like, you know, the survivorship bias because of that. But it's kind of like DPS players in video games, where a lot of DPS players, like, some of the best DPS players are, like, kind of insane, right? Some of the best DPS players in the world are egotistical maniacs that are kind of awful in high-ranked players in general. And, like, that's not coincidence. It's just, I think, for... you have to... we had an interesting conversation at work today, actually, because we had nothing to do at work today. The idea of, like, neural plasticity and, like, mind over matter and telling your brain to, like, learn / do different things tends to favor people who are a little insane, because if you could delude yourself into believing you are the best, you're just naturally gonna change your neural pathways to truly believe that you are the best and learn better. Versus, you know, if you're, like, a normal person without an ego and, like, probably quite nice to be around, it's gonna probably be harder for you to alter your neural pathways because you're, like, less insane. Yeah, I mean, confidence is the key type shit. Yeah, very similar KO. But also like confidence, like unironically, confidence is the key. Is a good way of saying it because like if you are confident, you're gonna learn and do things easier, which means your brain will like create literal physical neural pathways like way better. Yeah, I mean, so like you'll be a lot better at everything if you have confidence, because I think the human brain is really good at rewiring itself if you have the like confidence, you know? Kath, hope you're doing swell. Won't be able to stay for long, but hope you have a good stream. Hi, Northern. I am doing quite well. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, you really gotta believe that shit. Yeah, like type shit. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to be insane. By kind of, I mean you have to be insane. For sure, for sure. Dude, the giant Jeff with the pixels is so funny. But yeah, fun TED Talk today about that. That's why I don't make like actually good DPS player. You know what I mean? Because like at the end of the day, you have to have an obscene ego. And while I have my moments where I'll have ego, I don't have the insane ego that's needed to like truly be an excellent DPS player. You know what I mean? Versus some other players. Like that's probably my differential. And like DPS players, like it's no secret that DPS players play better when they feel better. And it has a lot to do with that, I think. To a degree, when it comes to mastering a skill. It's why like all musicians as well, like especially like musicians that play instruments are also a little eccentric. You know what I mean? I think this is how it is. I mean, you gotta be a little crazy.
Great long lies ahead. I do hope that hideous squirrel creature has returned to its
Damage.
now. Such remarkable power.
Damage.
I hope you put it to good use for once. And a Tusker. I'm afraid
Okay, the big rat.
by the vampires. Exterminated.
Now, have I told you guys a story about how my grandpa killed a squirrel?
Thank you.
When he like, so there was a squirrel eating my grandpa's like plants and shit, and he threw us like a rock from like all the way across the yard, and he threw it really hard and it hit the squirrel in like the head and fucking killed it. So my grandpa actually killed a squirrel and he just kind of left it in the backyard. So like me as a little whelp, you know, like a couple of months down the line, come across this like flattened squirrel corpse that's just like all dried out and disgusting. I'm like, what the fuck? And my friend's like, ew, and I'm just sitting there going like, poking it with a stick and going like, where did this come from? And I go to my grandpa and he's like, oh yeah, he was eating my crops. So I was like, oh damn, okay. My bad, gang. And then proceeded to throw it at my friend, but that's besides the point. That is besides the point, but yeah, kind of funny that that exists. What night are you at? We're catching Naz up, Stone. Who's at hard? I'm at the first extreme. So since I've literally just started playing. Also, hi Stone. Hi. How are you? Is community night not going on? I figured you'd be hanging out there, or is that like in an hour or something? I don't actually remember the schedule because usually I just join after I'm done streaming. Oh, it's PST. I see. Okay, Naz, you ready? Is Nightmare just a scaling difficulty level, I wonder? Oh, it's highest difficulty cleared. Might just be infinite, I suppose. Okay, hard. Can I click extreme? Wait, it lets me click extreme. Why is it letting me click extreme? Can we skip hard? Oh, wait. Oh, whatever, bro. We just did hard, did we? Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we? Wait, so have I've done extreme then? I thought,
Dracula
I don't know, bro.
wishes to reclaim
Maybe
my
one beer
city.
is like way too
You
much for
call
me already.
yourselves New
Or something.
York's guardians.
Maybe.
Now is the time to prove it.
Me against an undead army? I like those odds.
Killed Kingpin is extreme. I thought he was hard, but I don't know, man. I just work here, okay? Dude, what do I haven't had in a while? Costco pizza.
Our home.
I haven't had Costco pizza in a while. I could fuck with some Costco pizza.
Fascinating.
That could be yummy. When I worked at Costco,
Real monster.
see, speaking of not taking care of yourself, the early whelpers know what my diet was generally when I was working Costco. I would have like a snack at night, go to bed. I'd have a singular slice of Costco pizza for lunch during my like shift. And then I'd eat a snack at the end of the night, and then that was it. So I'd have like a total of like probably 1.5K calories or something like that. Probably not the healthiest, but man, was it price efficient and delicious. Or like sometimes I just get like a hot dog, but if I had a hot dog, usually I'd get a little bit more into the day. I'd have like maybe a cookie at the end of the night or something like that. But yeah, I would just say that it was quite efficient compared to my work now, where like a quesadilla costs like, granted it's like a chicken quesadilla with a bunch of stuff. At my work, a chicken quesadilla plus a monster ends up costing like, what's it called? I think it ends up costing like $15 for a chicken quesadilla and a monster. But you know, at Costco, my daily drain because of food would be literally like fucking $5. It was kind of nice. But at Costco pizza here in Australia, it was average. I love it. I love Monster. Yeah, actually, I don't have a Monster. I do like Monsters, but my at work they have rock stars that are pina colada flavored, and those are pretty delicious. I'm not gonna lie to you, whelpers. Pina colada rock star is kind of fire. If you ever have a chance, it's good. It's nice and light. It's not super sweet. It just tastes like a pina colada. Got the same like energy as like a Monster and stuff. It's kind of nice. What a flavor. It's good. It's delicious. Guava Rockstar? I don't think we have a Guava Rockstar, but I'm not a huge guava fan generally, I will say. Not a huge guava fan. V is your energy drink of choice. Me when I'm in the Cyberpunk universe or something? My bad. V. I've never heard of that. Try it. Trust. I think I had a guava flavored drink at some point. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but hi, Slimothy. You know, maybe unpopular opinion. I say this when I have like zeros in my fridge. I don't like Monster Zeros. They're kind of gross. I'm not a huge fan of them. They're not like terrible, but they're definitely not great. You know what I mean? They're kind of meh. But like, I'm not a big White Monster fan. I'll say it, bro. And like, it does help that obviously I don't need to care about any sort of weight or anything, right? But so that does change it. But I will agree though that mango is one of the best Monster flavors. That is a truth nuke. Not even I'm afraid. That is just that. Monster's like twice the sugar of a normal soda. Okay, and what's the worst thing sugars can do? Give you diabetes? That is pretty bad, actually. But I don't eat enough to like have to worry about diet stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, if I ate like a lot of sweets, I'm sure I'd need to worry about my sugar intake a little bit more. But I don't like eat things, so I don't ever really need to worry about that. Mangoes is a goated fruit / flavor. Trick nuke. I still think if I had to give my favorite flavor, I thought about this in Korea a bit. And part of my recollection is probably skewed because it was strawberry season in Korea and Asia in general. But I will say, I think strawberry though is still probably one of my favorite flavors. Like, my favorite fruit, if I had to put it in contention, would probably be up there. You know what I mean? Strawberry. But I don't know what you guys are big fans of, but
The monster kingdom may be a bigger problem than I anticipated.
introduction, I
For
guess.
now, though, enjoy your spoils.
And I will say, strawberry as the fruit, like if we go into flavors, I will say mango is quite yummy.
Next stop,
And pineapple is quite yummy. But in terms of like, the actual fruit, I definitely like strawberries the most.
I hope you put it to good use for once.
Lando Norris? Hmm? Yeah, pineapple flavoring is quite good. I actually like grape flavoring. I'm not like a huge grape head, but I do like grape flavored stuff, especially like Japanese flavored grape. Like that stuff is delicious, bro. I love Japanese grape flavor. That shit is so good. I will say though, I am sad I'm not like a coffee head, because I feel like being a coffee head is significantly more interesting than like being a monster head. Yeah, I mean, because I think monsters, don't get me wrong, they have different flavors and it's fun, but like there's a billion different ways you could have coffee, and like going to cafes and getting like a special coffee flavor is nice, you know what I mean? And I think coffee probably is moderately healthier than monsters, so I'm kind of sad I do not enjoy the coffee flavor, but my thoughts on pineapple pizza? You know, I'm not a huge fan of pineapple on pizza, I'll say it. But, I don't have a super strong opinion. Like, I don't like it, but maybe it's just because, maybe I'm just a pineapple on pizza sympathizer, because Papa Dragon enjoys Hawaiian pizzas. So, you know. It's quite healthier than monsters. Slimothy, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Aren't you like the guy who like goes to the gym and thinks like water is healthy for you? SMHing, bro. SMHing. I will say I haven't been drinking much water as of recent, which is probably not great. Papa John's mentioned? Oh, dude, Papa John's would go kind of hard tonight. Maybe that's what I get. What are your guys' thoughts on like chain pizza brands? This is obviously a question only for the Americans, sadly, but like anybody not American can chip in and tell me their favorite local pizza brands. But like, what are your favorite like pizza brands? Maybe I get Little Caesars tonight, actually. I hate Papa John's. That shit ass to me. Well, the one redeeming factor about Papa John's is they give you a shit ton of garlic butter for free, generally. And dipping the pizza in the garlic butter is such an unhealthy indulgence. I enjoy it. Domino's on top. I do like Domino's. Domino's is quite good. See, if I did get Little Caesars, though, I wouldn't get the pizza, because Little Caesars pizza does suck ass. Everything else at Little Caesars is pretty good, but Pizza Punk's 100% amazing chain pizza brand. I don't think we have that in the States, at least where I am. I would say in general, Domino's is probably my favorite. Domino's does depend on like your Domino's next to you. Some of them are kind of awful, but
time to head for the treehouse.
Little Caesars, because the pizza is ready when you order it. The pizza at Little Caesars is a little bit cardboardy. I'll admit it, but once again, sometimes it's not bad. It's cheap and hot and ready, like you said. Pizza is the best stuffed crust. I'm not a huge stuffed crust fan. I'll say it. I'm not a huge stuffed crust fan. I'd rather get like breadsticks on the side that are stuffed versus like a stuffed crust pizza. You know what I mean? Like, I think when I'm thinking of like pizza, I'm not thinking of the crust. I'll say it. I actually prefer like when the crust is kind of not super thick, which is why I'm not a huge deep dish fan. Though I will say some deep dish, when you like cook it really nicely and the like edges are nice and burnt in, is quite delicious. But I personally stuff the crust I get. Me when I'm fucking the pizza or something. What? Me when my name is pizza. Wait. Maybe goes in the draft, that one. Maybe goes in the draft. Wait, okay. Imagine you're dating somebody that works at like at Domino's or like a place that has a stuffed pizza brand, right? And then like your pickup line when your husband gets home is like, "Oh, did you make any stuffed crust pizza? Cause like I'm pizza." Maybe needs to go in the drafts a bit. But you can see the potential, I think. Right? You could potentially see the vision here. Yeah, I'm not a huge deep dish fan, actually. I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't obviously been to Chicago to have a Chicago deep dish, but in general, I don't think I like deep dish. There is a place called Old Chicago's near me that is really good. Oh, maybe I get Old Chicago's tonight, actually. They make, like, nice pizzas, like, slightly more artisan than, like, they're a chain, but, like, a chain restaurant. But they mostly do pizza. So, like, you know. Most women don't like dad jokes. It's not a dad joke if it's a pickup line. I hope your dad isn't telling you, I'm pizza when it comes to, like, somebody stuffing a pizza. I really hope not. And if so, you might... If that is the case, you might want to talk to a therapist. But usually that's a women problem, too. I love a thin crust. Me when Marvel Rivals the thing. Ooh. Me when Marvel Rivals collabs with Pizza Hut and makes the thin crust, and it's like extra crispy crust. Ooh. Wait, maybe? A little bit? Ben Grimm, if you opened a pizzeria, see, we're cooking here. We're cooking. This is what the Kathwrynn stream is for, to cook up ideas like this, okay? Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck I am? I do just wish you could teleport to the next area, but... I will say, I am surprised that Marvel doesn't do, like, collabs with the real life. If that makes sense. Yeah, you know how, like, HoloLive will collab with, like, McDonald's Japan? Like, why does Marvel Rivals not do, like, collabs with different, what's it called? Like, local brands. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised Marvel doesn't do that. Hey, girl, did you order a 14-inch pizza with extra sausage? See, but, like, okay, new joke here. You order a pizza with extra large sausage, and, like, you answer the door, and you go, like, you look at the pizza guy, and you go, like, is that the extra large pizza with extra sausage? And you, like, bite your lip, and then the dude's, like, extremely uncomfortable, and you're like, oh, it is. Okay, here you go, man. And then you just, like, close the door. Thoughts? Thoughts? Maybe sexual harassment, the more and more I think about it, but... Okay, not more and more I think. It is sexual harassment, but... Yeah, no, it's just sexual harassment, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Go back in the drafts, actually. I think that one... Me talking to person, truth nuke. Who wants to talk to somebody, man? I will say DoorDash, kinda nice. Maybe I had text delivery. Dude, okay, you text the delivery person, do you have extra sausage with the pizza? And then it gets translated and they think you're flirting with them, but you're actually just asking for extra sausage on your order. Thoughts? What's hi, son?
Have shut down the list.
But yeah, like, I'm surprised, like, because we were seeing anime collabs. Like, we had K-pop Demon Hunters in McDonald's. But, like, I'm surprised Marvel, as big of an IP as it is, doesn't do any sort of, like, collaborations with other companies. You know what I mean? Like, that's the point I'm trying to make here, in between the, like, sexual harassment jokes with the pizza. The pizza is aggressive. You guys have seen that, right? The, Jimmy, your mom is dead. Let us order some pizza. And then it's like, oh no, the pizza is aggressive. Have you guys seen that? Surely, there's probably people here that haven't seen that. See Marvel Oreos? See, like, consumable brands that you could buy at a store, yeah. But, like, I feel like they haven't, like, collabed with any, like, live service food offerings. Like McDonald's. Wait, okay, can we start calling fast food live service food? Thoughts? Maybe fire? If you think about it, it's pretty similar.
Smashing them all might break the spell. Try to act quickly.
Versus, like, if you buy chicken at, like, the supermarket, it's not, like, live service. You pay a subscription? Well, you're not paying for a subscription, but you're buying the skin for a free service. Except there is no free service at McDonald's. It's just food, which I guess would make it not live service per se, but don't think about it too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Work together to destroy those crystals.
Crystals? Are these the jerk crystals? Have you guys heard of that? The jerking crystals that like help you nut better or something like that? I forget where I saw that. Like, I think it's like some crazy shit that people believe in. The JO crystals. Well, that I feel like that was a Northern Lion. That had to have been a Northern Lion bit, right? At some point, I feel like jerk off crystals had to have been a Northern Lion bit. Surely, possibly. I probably sound insane if you don't watch Northern Lion, but I feel like he's definitely ranted about this. Heard it from Charlie? That or Charlie, one of the two. The crystal I wear around my neck contains essence that gets recharged by jacking with a bro who also has a crystal. It gives me confidence at work, home, social situations. Nobody knows the JO crystal, but me and my bros. I see it glow white while jerking it with a button. That's how you know it's real. You can come over for a long time, or for as long as you want, but I need to picture you preferably wearing a crystal before I waste my time. There you go. That's all I'm saying. See, USB dudes knows what I'm talking about. This is how he's a mod. I have a lot of things to buy.
Can this be?
Fascinating.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Real monster.
Dude, I will say, okay, wait, I was having this conversation with somebody earlier about like Northern Lion is kind of like the title, like everybody calls Northern Lion your streamer's favorite streamer. Because like he's like, you know, everybody knows, a lot of people know Northern Lion, especially if you're like inundated on Twitch culture, because he's like really fucking funny. But like, you know, like it's kind of a truth nuke. Yeah, I mean, like when the Northern Lion Super Cruise got canceled, like everybody was talking about it. Like especially every streamer. Yeah, I mean, so like it's definitely like, I don't know, the Northern Lion Super Cruise, like the Sykkuno VA, or the not Sykkuno VA. Oh, a purple item. The VA for Deku that read over the Sykkuno apology, he deleted the tweet after a bit because he thought it was out of class or whatever, and then he tweeted later of like, sorry guys, the Northern Lion Super Cruise got canceled and I had to lash out, and that was what he said, which is like kind of funny when you think about it. That like, you know, the Deku VA watches Northern Lion. It's pretty funny. Conversations about JO crystals, dude. I will say, JO crystal conversations would probably bang at my work. I should bring that up next time. I should ask anybody at work if they've heard of JO crystals. I'm sure nobody at work is as chronically online on me, but there are some people that definitely are like, they're getting up there. Yeah, I mean, so like, I don't know, maybe they'll know about JO crystals, possibly. Then again, would I want them to know that I know about JO crystals now I think about it? I didn't think about this part of the conversation, but... Seven more points in the previous categories. I guess I could do like... Crit hit rate probably is good. I should probably try to get my crit as close as I can to like 100%, right? Scroll of Conquest. Honestly, probably putting points into health also wouldn't be terrible, but... okay, shotgun. I have a bunch of blue level 16 shotguns now, which is good. Crit rate plus 4%. Sounds kind of goated. Let's get that crit. Oh, that's a rifle, though. God damn it. That's a rifle. That's a rifle. Okay, I only have one shotgun. It makes the choice very easy. Block rate, 8%. Could be decent. Sure. Shotgun? Yeah, I did. Don't know what that one's trying to say, but you're brave for it. You're brave for saying that. Crit hit rate up. That's good. Ammo reserve enhancement. Damage against healthy enemies. Each deliverance hits increase the next shot by 10%. Okay. We're cooking. Okay, new game. New difficulty time. Let's do it. Oh, wait, we could go up to Nightmare 5? Fuck it, bro. Nightmare 5. Are we ready? Are you ready, gang? Goes in sets of 5s? Okay, nice. Dude, speaking of Avatar, have any whelpers watched the leaked Avatar movie? I'll say it, I have not watched it, okay? I have not watched it. However, I've heard that it's extremely fire, and I have seen some images of Toph, and yeah, she makes me feel things. I'm not gonna watch it because I'm gonna be real with you. It is a little insane that the full HD version is available online. That's a little insane. So out of respect for like the Avatar creators and the animators, I don't really want to watch it until movies. If it like released a little closer to the date, maybe. But yeah, I do want to watch it on the big screen, especially after hearing that it's actually fire and also Toph is hot as shit. So I'm kind of good. He wanted to crash out in the game VC for no reason. Am I mentally stable in Moon Knight cosplay? Toph had 2 kids by 2 different guys, and some people are surprised that she's not gay. I've never taken Toph as gay, actually. Despite... So, she's bi at best, right? This is how I look at it. Yeah, like, Toph is definitely bi. You know what I mean? So I will say, I think that Earthbenders, I think, have a genetic predisposition to be gay. Just look at, Kyoshi. My bad. She didn't show any bi anything in the show. Yeah, like, I would say most likely she's straight. But I don't know, something, I could see her being a little bi. You know what I mean? Toph would be banned because she'd top anyone no matter the gender. Yeah, her gender is, her sexuality is top. You know what I'm saying? It's because she's buff? Possibly. That could possibly be part of the reason why. But it was a kid show. They didn't show anything for anyone mainly. To be fair, Korra, well, okay, that's Korra, I guess. But, like, Korra you could tell was gay as shit, right? Or mostly. I mean, Korra's, like, bi. But, I don't know. I think she leans more towards the women's side. You know what I mean? Also, are we ready? I'm there. Thought Korra was full gay. Well, she started trying... Well, there was, like, the whole love triangle shit in the first Korra season, which sucked. Right? So that was bad. But then, like... You know, you also had... what's it called? She did end up with a woman towards the end. But... Adventure Time and a regular show are not... A regular show are not exclusively kid shows. I mean, I would say that... I would say that... Avatar is not also... I would say Avatar and regular show are very similar in terms of maturity level. To be completely real. It's just Avatar's is a lot lower layered. Avatar's more kid show than not? Nah. I would say they were pretty similar. It just had like... Oh, we're starting here now. Avatar's was just like more layered. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Legend of Korra. We're just talking about Avatar in general since the recent movie just leaked. But I'm kinda cooking. Yeah, like Avatar had like a lot of deep meaning. Like, and especially Korra. Korra is like by far the most mature out of all of those shows. But like especially Adventure Time, like a regular show maybe not. Regular show was definitely more like young. I mean, regular show is still pretty adolescent child coded, but especially compared to Adventure Time, I would say Avatar is the same level of maturity. Now, okay, there is, I will say the caveat, the first half season of Avatar, like the first half of season 1 is definitely more like kid coded. But I would definitely say that was more because of the character, and there were still a lot of really heavy topics in the first half season. It was just veiled more so because you were experiencing it through the eyes of Aang, who is like a kid. But like, so that's like why I'm saying I think it's like, it is adult coded. It's just they established the first half of the season as like kid coded a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
These enemies won't quit, but neither will you.
Block rate seems like it's gonna be pretty useful, probably.
I hate to admit it, but
Because like season 3 of Avatar is like the most mature out of, I would say, both Adventure Time and regular show. And even the second half of season 2 was extremely mature. Yeah, I mean. But, and then Korra is all about politics. But like Korra is extremely mature. Because it's literally like every season is literally just like a different ideological extreme as the villain. You know what I mean? Then they say the point of the first season to show Aang's naivety of the world. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the reason why the first season feels more kid-like is because Aang is like quite literally a child. And it did get quite a bit more mature once like he accepted that he was the Avatar. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I got Papa Dragon was hooked on Avatar. When I was, like, watching it as a whelp, Papa Dragon loved Avatar. One of the most formative moments definitely was, like, watching Avatar with Papa Dragon. These guys are quite tanky, but they don't do much damage so far.
this fight isn't over yet.
It does seem like more of your power seems to be invested into your
I hate to admit it, but
skills outside of game, which is kind of nice, I think. But it is interesting. Less of like a roguelike experience in the game itself, which does fix the issue of constantly restarting. So props on for Rivals for that. But the shotgun build is quite a bit better, I will say. Quite a bit better. I do like the flying enemies too, because it makes you have to aim like up versus just looking down. Like Sigma never looks down type shit. You know what I'm saying? I like playing Fist Moon Knight. Fist Moon Knight did look kind of interesting, I will say. I just remember liking earthbending and you throw dirt clouds. I was just pretending you were one. I was, I think, I've always been like, if I had to pick an element. Okay, this is the like ultimate question, whelpers. One, this is a good like icebreaker if you're ever on a date. But we're gonna hit. I'll hit this with you. I'll hit this with you guys too, since we're all bitchless. But the what element would you be? What element would you choose? Thoughts?
hero at their peak.
I'm definitely like an earthbender believer. Yeah, I mean, I'm an earthbender believer. Now, I do think, in terms of pure utility, water, obviously, right, is obviously the most utilitarian. Probably followed by airbending in real life. But earth is, like, close to airbending, too, I would say. You know what I mean? And, like, for a while, like, firebending would be kind of nice, but I don't know. Firebending, I think, is the least useful out of all of it. But Earth is my shit. I think I just like the philosophy of Earth and the stuff that you can do with Earth way more. Like, I love metal bending, right? But water would definitely be the most useful. And air is also kind of nice, but... Vicious, I'm here. I'm needed. Don't worry. That's a whelper way. But yeah, I think I think my element would be earth for sure. Is how I'd go. Episode where Toph explains the essence of earthbending. Was there eager to like it? Yeah, same. I think not only do I just like Toph as a character, but also just like I think
Let's hope your luck continues to hold.
oh my god. Got shot dead in the streets, bro.
I hate to admit
Yeah, I think the philosophy of earthbending is quite cool.
another wave incoming.
You truly believe yourself my equal?
But yeah, and then the what's it called?
Cut short again?
Yeah, I think Earth.
Can this be?
Once again, the vampire king is defeated.
Yeah, I love the shotgun reloading sound.
Darkness has been banished.
Love the air nomad way being free and catch. The thing is, like, don't get me wrong, air nomad way is kind of cool, but also, especially as of recent, I don't know, man, like having to like give up your friends and like not having a lover and like all of that shit for airbending would kind of suck. You know what I mean? Like it would kind of suck. And by kind of, I mean it would definitely suck. But 32? Oh, you have to be a certain hero level to equip. I see. I see. Block rate goes down, but everything else goes up. Probably fine. Let's do this. Crit hit rate goes up the most. Probably not gonna swap off the mithril slugs for a while if I had to guess. Getting rid of all attachments is the only way we're gonna fly? Yeah, like if you'd have to get rid of all attachment to fly. And you could just like not fly too. You could just like do other shit, but I don't know, man. I feel like air requires like a lot out of you to get use out of it. Though I will say the ability to just self-regulate your temperature so you're never cold would be kind of fire, especially when it comes to like outfits and stuff like that. Hi, Salad. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Me when I'm gooning. Me when I'm gooning. Okay, I've had this thought, okay? If you were to fight somebody, right? You definitely would like... You definitely would be quite horned up after you like got in a fight with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start in like a minute, by the way. We're gonna you got time to put stuff in, but like, yeah, like with your blood flowing and stuff like that, yeah, I mean, and like the feel of like warm blood on you after like a life or death situation, you would definitely be quite horned up. Surely. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not, if you just got out of like battle with like swords, cause like, and I will say it's slightly different versus like, with like weapons of like ranged weapons, right? But like, if you're up close, like beating people with like a mace and like hitting people in the head and stuff like that. Yeah, like I feel like you would definitely be horned up from a fight. You know what I mean? Like a physical fight, not like shooting somebody, obviously. Yeah, like the exhilaration of a life or death battle where you're like throwing hands at somebody and there's like a knife involved or like a sword involved. You would definitely get a little horned up. You know what I'm saying? Like, adrenaline makes you horny, is what I'm trying to get at. I'm starting the game. A player has exceeded a gear limit. Is this me? I have to smelt my gear, bruh? Can I, like, mass smelt stuff? Filter. Yes, I can. Let's just like filter level 20 and above. Boom. Wait, so then can I gamble? I can gamble, maybe. Wait. Gamba! Wait, okay, so I got Gamba on Punisher. And I don't want slugs, so let's like Gamba on a weapon, I guess. For the Punisher. Gamba! Read my message. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying, Barn. Like, yeah, the testosterone / adrenaline you get from fighting definitely probably bricks you up, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, those are rifles. I was like, why is the number difference? Okay, I probably shouldn't forge too many now that I think about it, but... The moon bricks me up. Me when I'm a werewolf? You when I'm a werewolf? Okay, I think somebody else also has gear. Somebody needs to smelt their gear. Right now. Me when I'm silver deadlock. See, okay, and like, here's my like assessment too of like, obviously this is just fantasy, but like my assessment of like, you always see people who like work, like the classic trope in like fiction is that two people go through a life-changing adrenaline pumping experience and they end up like fucking, you know what I'm saying? So like, if you think about it, what is the result? Why do people in like high adrenaline situations that work together very closely end up fucking? Now, yes, it could be because like
wishes to reclaim my city.
The trauma and stuff like that, but I would argue that also the adrenaline of the situation probably gets you quite horned up. That's all I'm trying to say here. Are you killing your fellow vampire in this mode? What do you mean fellow vampire? Oh, the map that you defend in changes? Okay. That's kind of sick. I like that. I will say probably maxing out defense maybe makes more sense here, but what's the best spot to hold, I wonder? Probably like, that seems like decent. Very bigger reason combat zones for men and women are separated and it's women going after the men. That's what I'm saying, bro, okay? Aren't you a vampire? No, that's Gwen. That's my wife. Now, am I possibly killing relatives of Gwen? Possibly, but if I kill a relative of Gwen, that just means I'll have her to myself? That's not an interesting statement to say, actually. I think I'm gonna die. I mean, one last goon with the bro. This is why I think you should wear your JO crystal. To go back to the JO crystals, right? This is why you should wear your JO crystals in the battlefield, I think. Right? Thoughts? What? Don't what me. Don't what me. I'm gonna talk about eating blood at one point. Well, yeah, I like blood, but that's just like a normal thing. Okay, you can't even say it's like a particularly dragon or like vampire. Did I just get a legendary? Oh, no, I didn't. You can't say it's like a particular like dragon or like vampire trait to like blood. Bro, like literally there's like a whole Norwegian dish where like it's called like blood pudding, bro. I'm not the freak here. Humans are also freaky, okay? Like, blood just tastes good, okay? Why do you like your steaks medium rare? Yes, it's because it's, like, more juicy that way, but what the fuck is the juice? The juice is the blood! Okay? Monsters and vampires are just not afraid to say it, okay? Is what I'm saying. Type shit, okay? There seems to be a lot of zombies coming in from the other side. Or, sorry, vampires. My bad. A little racist. Next to has a moronga, dried pig blood. That's what I'm saying, bro. I said, why you like my sex medium rare? Okay. Never mind. I'm not going to say what I was about to say. So, guys, how about them JO crystals? Just say you said worse? I mean, I guess this isn't, like, particularly bad. But, like, all I'm saying is... Never mind. Can I say this? I don't know if I can say it. I don't know if I want to say it. Like, you can imagine, I'm talking about blood, and I'm talking about sex. So, like,
Let's hope
women...
your luck continues to hold.
You know? I don't think it'd be, like,
Vacation's over.
personally enjoyable.
Still got some
But, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of purples on this drop rate. I'm dying. I know. Banging a girl on her period is medium rare sex. Yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's like medium rare sex. Okay, but maybe, okay. Yeah, I guess it depends on, like, the part of the period. If it's like a heavy flow day, you could call it rare. You know what I mean? Or if it's like on its way out, maybe more like a medium. Maybe I shouldn't speak. So anyway, the juice of steak isn't blood, it's myoglobin. Okay, buddy. Actually. I'm alive! Oh. I must shoot my gun. Pew. Yeah, I'm saying though, like I feel like we're cooking with this. And then like now, if you ever go up to like a prostitute, dude, like the pimp could be like, "How do you like your sex, sir?" And then you go like, I want to dine on a medium rare tonight, sir. Do you have anything of that offering?" And then they could go like, "Let me see." You know what I mean? Okay, but what's like the... Okay, what's the equivalent of like the men's side? Is like having sex with a pissed off man because they lost a bunch of ranked games, like kind of maybe similar? Like after a bad night of Marvel Rivals, you could argue that's like medium rare sex with the man? Dry aged? Me when I like fucking grandmoms. Okay, sorry. Wait, you could call gay sex boneless. Thoughts? Well, okay, for women, I guess. For men, that's like probably ribs, I would say would probably be like the equivalent. But like for women, you could ask for like boneless sex, and that would just be like gay sex. Thoughts? Say gex type shit. When you go with the size, you have medium. Well, wouldn't that just be PP size? Boneless bareback. Okay. There's no bone in the penis? There can be. Be a roast beef sandwich to women? I prefer boneless because saying roast beef sandwich is vile. Do they have toys during the gay segs? Well, it would still be boneless. Just because, like, you have a side dish of, like, bone marrow doesn't mean it's, like, you're having non-boneless wings. The main course, that main thing has a... That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it all goes back to the walrus bone. We learned that from the hashtag YouTube short on the Kathwrynn channel. Hashtag ad. You know what I'm saying? So...
Run while you still can.
Hashtag ad. Hashtag ad. Go fuck a walrus then. Me when I'm a dolphin. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, maybe bangs? Maybe bangs?
Once again,
Yippee!
the Vampire King is defeated, and the darkness has been banished. But is this really the
As long as don't fuck anything, it's tracks. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta be a little quick on your wits to be a streamer, they say. So that's why I read it in depth about dolphin sex. Let's see. All these are level 24, which is good. By the way, this is like the exact type of conversations you're gonna expect when we're playing Diablo. I hope you guys know this. Anytime we play like a game where I don't really need to think, yeah. I'm 100% invited to the carne asada. I like carne asada. I don't know what being invited to carne asada means though. I'm gonna be real with you, gang. So I'll have to decline until I know more details. Is this like the Mexican cookout? Horny off streamer? I'm not! Well, okay. This conversation has no relevance to my horniness, okay? And I'm not saying I'm horny, but like... when I'm Whelpers know my proclivities after that one, like, drunk stream that we did, okay? That's all I'm saying. But we don't talk about it. Ethical horny? Yes. Yeah, I do have horns. Exactly, Divine. Mexican cookout? Yes. Wait, but isn't carne asada a type of meat? So how could I be, like, invited to, like, the Mexican cookout if it's, like, well, how's that work? You and I don't understand that words can have multiple meanings? Ooh. Ooh. Let's upgrade that. Let's go over here. I will say, have you ever been to, like, a cookout? Cookouts are pretty good, man. I'll be real with you. Having, like, some nice barbecue, like, nice authentic barbecue, oof, it does hit, bro. It does hit. Did I get all rifles? Are we serious? Bro. This is kind of like a bit of an issue, I would argue. Let's see. Is there like a crit bonus? Boneless? See, I still don't really know what Halo Bullets enhancements deliverance capacity. Like, what does that mean, man? What does that mean? What is it cooking? Okay, gang. Nightmare 15 time. We're climbing. I think Spell joined the queue, actually. So, if one person would like to drop out, if they can, currently it is technically Maid that would be dropping out if, what's it called? If we go by the queue. But if somebody else is also willing to step out, that is also perfectly fine. Jojo, thank you for stepping out. I appreciate it. Good games, though. Good games. The other team gonna go crazy. Warlock in. I don't know if I want to play Warlock or if I want to play, what's it called? Also spell get on. I don't know if I want to play Warlock or if I want to play, what's it called? Warrior, because they did rework all of the trees, like the skill trees and stuff like that. So playing Warrior would be fun. More Paladin? Probably not Paladin. Like, unlikely to be Paladin. I only play Paladin because Warrior is boring and Paladin was disgustingly broken. But Warlock does look pretty sick, I will say. But they definitely seem like more of a spellcaster versus like, just request to join. Oh, here we go. It's like less of a, what was that? What the fuck was it, Edbert? Yeah, I'm interested to see. It's less physical. You know what I mean? I thought there would be more Warlock with big sword energy, but, or like transformation. But there is a demonic transformation class with the demon. And I will say once again, like, I do enjoy the horny. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not a huge fan of transformation classes. I enjoy the horns. But I'm not a huge fan of, like, the transformation class gameplay, if that makes sense. You know? But we'll see. I mean, Fire Warlock or Warrior is always fun. We could do that. But we'll see. We'll see what the zones look like.
My city. You call yourselves New York's guardians. Now is the time to prove it.
Me against an undead army?
Me against an undead army? I like those odds. Okay, Punisher.
Gear up. These enemies
Oh, this map this time.
but neither will you.
Damage bonus.
Remarkable power. Good use for once.
See, it's not bullets reloaded per shot
Vacations
or reload, so still don't really know what it is. TBH. Oh my god, these guys are quite tanky, aren't they? They are quite tanky. I would say the rate at which you gain skill points does slow down quite a bit. Does slow down quite a bit. Holy shit, these guys are tanky, bruh. Look how big the Jeff is getting. Look at the boy. Here comes that boy. I kind of got a lot of purples last time, didn't I? Kind of crazy. I got like a purple every round. He was kind of wild. Let's do boss hunter.
I hope you put it to good use for once.
Oh, what the fuck? A hot werewolf is in front of me. Help! Oh, God! Oh, okay, wait. I need to yap with you guys about this. So, I think I mentioned this in the Discord. I don't know if I've mentioned it on stream yet, but I finally got around to starting to watch the what's called Game of Thrones universe, and I started with House of the Dragon. One, because previously I missed out on the Game of Thrones craze because I didn't really have too many people to talk about it with it, and I also missed a lot of the early, so I was like, I'll just binge and catch up with somebody that I like, you know, later, right? Well, one vacation trip in Korea later, and obviously meeting Spiky, my wife, and I love her. I now have somebody to yap about it with. So, Game of Thrones, very cool. I've actually been a fantasy nerd for a large portion of my time, obviously. But yeah, so Game of Thrones always looked really cool. I just never had a chance to watch it. They had House of the Dragon, despite I was telling Spiky like, yeah, I'm probably gonna watch Game of Thrones at some point. House of the Dragon was on what's it called? Was on the plane. So I was like, okay, perfect fucking timing. Like on the way back from Korea. So I had like, you know, 10 hours to watch something. So I got to watch House of the Dragon. Fucking fire show. Really, really good. I very much enjoy it. Another good reason to watch House of the Dragon first, I thought too, is that obviously season 3 is coming out somewhat soon. So I'm probably gonna not watch any other Game of Thrones show until season 3 is at least finished. But then yeah, I'm probably gonna watch Knight of the Seven Kingdom just for the fact that chronologically, apparently that's the order. And then eventually I'll grind my way through Game of Thrones. I might wait until I have somebody to binge it with. Whether it be you guys or, what's it called? Or somebody else, but yeah. Yeah, really enjoy House of the Dragons. Really, really fucking sick. I've been enjoying it. I will say, I think House of the Dragon also does have a lot more dragons, right? And obviously, as a dragon myself, I'm a big fan of dragons. So, that is one thing that's been really nice about, what's it called? One of the things I've been really enjoying regarding, it, but, yeah, very peak show. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. I'm very, very, happy I have somebody. All dragons are dead between House of Dragons, season 3, Game of Thrones. I just know that Game of Thrones doesn't have many dragons, and that was like one of the funny things about it. And I know that's like moderately a plot point. I'm not quite sure. But obviously with the way that season 2 of House of Dragon, I don't want to like spoil anything too, just in case people haven't watched it, even though I'm like obviously the slow one in this case. But yeah, it definitely seems like it's going that way though. Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like it's going that way with the current thing. Dude, season 2, I'm so sad that season 2 ended the way it did. I think from season 1 to 2 for House of the Dragons was a pretty brutal cliffhanger, I will say. But also, man, season 2 is literally just all set up for season 3, and I'm so excited to see how season 3 ends up working out, bro. It's gonna be so fucking cool. I'm actually so goddamn excited. It's gonna be so sick.
And enjoy the peace. It won't last for long.
I guess it's close quarters.
Now, who's
Are we already at Dracula? Oh, it's Kingpin this time. I see. Ew!
Now it's time to see if you're truly
Own, bitch. But yeah, got 3 purples that round, or 5 purples. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah. So that's been my recent obsession. That's what I did actually in these past 2 days. I finished season 2 of House of the Dragon. That's partially not. I only had 1 episode, so I could have easily streamed yesterday without doing it. But obviously, I was feeling not great. So, but yeah, all on Wednesday, I basically just binged House of the Dragon the whole day after I got home from work, which was nice. And I would say I would watch it at work, but obviously there's a lot of sex in the show. So, and it's not that I care about that. I think that's perfectly safe for work. However, I don't know if work would agree with me on that. So, I don't watch it at work. But, you know. But yeah, pretty fucking cool. I'm a big... It is a new obsession. I will say, and this partially, this might be like... This might revoke my, This might revoke my fantasy nerd status, I will say, saying this next thing I'm about to tell you guys. But I have not watched... The first time I watched Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit was probably about a year and a half ago. Now, Lord of the Rings was obviously came out way too early for me. So, like, that's why I didn't watch that. But Hobbit, I never ended up watching. Partially because it was too early as well. But, yeah. So, it's a little wild to say the least. But, also, I either have to choose between rifle or... Like, if I did rifle, then I'd have to take, like, a blue barrel. I kind of don't want that. Better than me, I haven't watched them. Slimothy, you must watch. You must. I command thee. As your mother. The thing is, this gives, like, such good precision damage, which is kind of interesting. But... I kind of want to maybe do rifle for this next go. Yeah, I should probably just, like, be using profile 1 and 2, now I think about it, instead of resetting. I watch 1 hour of Yaoi every day to feel something. Base, Divine. Very base. Okay, I'll say it. Maybe this makes me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I've never been a huge Yaoi or Yuri fan. I've been mostly a vanilla chud. I'll say it, bro. I know, a little disrespectful, especially with the amount of wives I have, but it has to be said. It has to be said. I've never been a huge Yaoi or Yuri fan. Even though I, like, make out with my wife sloppy style, obviously. But, like, you know. Wait, where's crit? Here it is. I can't unlock this, right? 3 more points? I only have 3 points. I feel like output boost has gotta be good. But new person joining the queue, so anytime it sees carry. Thank you for joining us, maid. Yuri is peak. I will say I do like the idea of Yaoi and Yuri. It's just, you know, I've never been too into it though. You know what I mean? Okay, looks like you're getting 1 more made. Go all the way up to 20, I guess. I do need to change my build a little bit. Wait. Because now I'm swapping to rifle. Base damage bonus or total damage. I probably want... This is a way better one. I do like this one for the crit rate, but this one's going to be better. Now I need to swap off of this guy. Ideally something with crit rate to make up for the other one. C, level C, crit rate. I don't mind that. Like crit rate, 37%. That's not bad. That ain't bad, gang. My precision damage is very high up there, which is nice. I don't have the auto-aim one yet, but when we get there, eventually, it'll be probably pretty bog. Probably being the operative word here. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I realized they basically just made Diablo, didn't they? With this game mode. They basically just made Diablo, which isn't a complaint. Don't get me wrong, I like Diablo, so...
Dracula wishes to reclaim my city. You call yourselves New York's guardians. Now is the time to prove
Marvel Diablo was a game once.
I like those odds.
Marvel Diablo? What do you mean? Like, that was a game title? Is there a Diablo in Marvel Universe? There's gotta be, right? There's gotta be, surely. Probably freeze. I should have probably taken block rate. I don't mind helping grind us off stream also whenever. Yeah, I don't know how much I'll grind off stream. Probably a decent bit, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll just save it for like community nights. It's a dinosaur. Like one of Elsa's dinosaurs type shit, or... Oh yeah, some of the damage I'm hitting on these headshots is insane. By the way. I will say, getting like the idea of getting really good legendary gear does excite me. But also, that'll probably be satisfied next week when I play Diablo, so I don't know. But if this mode is going to be around for like 90 months, so I don't need to burn myself out quickly on it, you know what I mean? You can definitely wait a bit. So I'm assuming red numbers mean I've hit precision damage, while yellow numbers are probably crit precision damage? Question mark? If I had to guess. Yeah, either way, this could be a fun community night game every week.
These enemies won't quit, but neither will you, it seems.
Reminds you of Warframe. It is like looter shooter type shit. I forgot. I do need to like be away from the enemies. I get bonus damage when I'm not near them. No. I'm sure I could like get up somewhere high, somewhere at a distance. Like, what's the farthest? I mean, like, this corner is probably the farthest. Obviously, probably better if I'm, like, further away. How about big red numbers? I've always been of the opinion that damage numbers make every game better. PBH. Like, unironically, I think Marvel Rivals and Overwatch would be kind of peak if you headshot somebody as, like, hella and, like, a giant 160 showed up on your screen. You know what I mean? I think it'd be kind of fire. I'll say it. Let's see. We only got one purple so far. A little sad. Where's the last little bro? It's over there. My bullets are bouncing. There we go. I think that'd please my brain a lot. That's what I'm saying, bro. You should be able to toggle it. Like, if there are chuds that are like, oh, I don't want to see damage numbers because it reduced my visual clarity. Okay, turn it off then, pussy. But yeah, I say like big numbers is like satisfying. Also, that ghoul crawling on the ground is me when Spiky gets back. My bad. Dude, I am really excited that she's back in a week. I am so excited. I've been wanting to play Deadlock so bad, but Spiky's the person I play Deadlock with, so it's like... And also, we might be playing Overwatch when she gets back. I don't know if she still wants to do that. But I do know we are planning to maybe grind Overwatch ranks when she gets back, and that could be fun. But I would say I think the shotgun build is probably moderately better. It seems.
Take a moment and enjoy
maybe.
Peace. It won't last for long.
Oh, I'm kind of getting shafted on the drops this run.
Peak.
Not gonna lie.
But I'm impressed.
I'm kind of getting hungry, whelpers.
Another wave incoming.
Once we, what's it called? After this run, probably while we wait for Slimothy to fill in, I might order food, and then when the food gets here, we'll probably end stream, maybe. Hungry for blood? I could go for some blood right now. That would be pretty good. That nice iron flavor. Ooh. Be good. Decide what to get? No, I haven't made any sort of thought about that, considering we were talking about JO crystals and penises and walruses and all that. But I am quite hungry. I think pizza is not a bad idea. Pizza does sound like a pretty good idea.
Take a moment and enjoy the peace.
Mr. Whale sometimes has good ideas, it turns out.
Such remarkable power. I hope you put it to good use.
Let's go. Oh my god. Just fat ass, bro.
Leave
Oh, there's two of them?
before I devour you.
There's two of them?
Thank
you,
my friends.
Clip that for him. I will be deleting any clip. I will be deleting any clip of what Mr. Whale Glaze is. That is explicitly illegal in this establishment.
And the darkness has been banished. But is this really the end?
Yo, why is Conchu getting freaky with this Moon Knight highlight, by the way? Thoughts on that one? Why are you getting freaky, though? Ooh, a level 40 vibranium barrel. Wait. It might be peak. Ole. Oh, and it also gives me skill points into each shot from education increases fire rate. Ooh! Of course, then I get 2 purple shotguns, by the way, that are level 32, but this looks like a fucking amazing barrel. But look at the difference in power level. Holy. Khonshu now canonically into bondage. I feel like Khonshu probably has always been into bondage, I feel like. I don't know, man. Khonshu takes me as a freak. Or I take Khonshu as a freak. You know what I'm saying? Man, this sucks. Because now... I guess I can't use it yet, but... Go put that barrel on. As of this moment. Okay, CMA, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Thank you for the carries. Somebody get in here. Right now. Ability extra damage boost, primary weapon damage boost. Well, obviously, primary weapon damage boost. For some time after unleashing the cable, Punisher enjoys a movement speed boost that can ignore enemy collision. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Let's get high energy shrapnel now. Very pog. I'll try and finish it. It's 2 more waves. Hurry up! Oh wait, I did say I was gonna eat food, huh? Or order food. Let's see. Let us see. What do we got cooking in the oven? That store that I'm gonna be buying food from. Maybe didn't cook as hard as I could have. Let's see. I was thinking pizza, whelpers. I'll let you guys decide, whelpers. What am I getting? What am I getting? We got... I think the current leads are pizza. Possibly boneless wings. I don't know if those are available at the moment. Let me check. There are indeed wings available. Chipotle is still open, I think. Chipotle is an option. What are your thoughts? If pizza is on the table, it's an obvious choice. Yeah? Feeling pizza? Okay, let's see. What deals are there on pizzas? Right meow. Wait, where's category? Okay. Domino's is a buy one, get one free, so he could get two different pizzas. There's Pizza Hut. Blackjack Pizza. I gotta make sure not to dox myself by, like, listing a local. There is Old Chicago. Old Chicago could be kind of nice, actually. They do have some really nice food. A little pricey, though. Actually, it's not too bad. Fuck it, bro. We're gonna do Old Chicago. Okay, we're gonna build the pizza together, okay, whelpers? So there's crust, OC thick, tavern thin, ale crust, or cauliflower crust. Obviously, we're not going cauliflower crust, because that's the gluten-free option. But there's ale crust, tavern crust, and OC thick. I don't know what that means, to be honest. But the ale crust was pretty good, I will say. You want the thick? Any other opinions from whelpers? Are we thinking thick? Don't know what those crusts mean, so OG. Okay, so tavern thin is a thin crust pizza. Ale crust, I think, is like a beery kind of crust. And OC thick is like a thick crust. Okay, it seems like the whelpers like it thick. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, toppings. How do we want to go about toppings? There's a lot of different toppings, and they add a lot of prices, unfortunately. So let's go with like a economical, like 2 topping, okay? What 2 toppings do we want? Is andouille sausage, applewood chicken, artichoke hearts, arugula, basil, black olives, blue cheese, broccoli, Canadian bacon, garlic, green onion, Italian sausage, jalapenos, mushrooms, onions, a variety of cheeses, peppered bacon, pepperoncinis? Pepperoncinis? I don't know how to say that, bro. Pineapple, pepperoni, red peppers diced, seasoned ground beef, sun-dried tomatoes. Ooh. Rogue plaything. Timothy, is this you? I mean, I don't disagree, but can you explain that, possibly? Blue cheese and chicken? Blue cheese and chicken does sound interesting. Sausage and bacon also sounds good to just, like, load up on meat, though. I am feeling a little meaty right now. I would not mind some meat. Okay, what sausage do we go for, then? Do we go for Italian sausage or andouille sausage? Does it really need to be explained? You're not wrong, but I'm trying to stall while I finish this pizza order. Italian? I was thinking Italian, too. TBH. And then bacon. I like it. I like it. I kind of want to get their pizza rolls, too, so I'm going to do that because I'm fat and greedy. Oh, bro, that's so expensive, though. Maybe I make the pizza not large. That makes the price a little bit more reasonable. I don't know if your gear's sorted for Nightmare 20. We can't do Nightmare 20 anyways. So we can do up to 5 levels past the one you did. We're just going to do 5 so that your numbers are in order of 5 because it pisses me off that I can select something not in an order of 5. So, okay. I shall order this pizza. And the timer will start, whelpers. Before I leave you to get milk. And by milk, I mean pizza. But... oh, wait. Leave you to get milk because I'll be joining Ko's custom games tonight. Ooh, because, man, I love Ko. Ooh, wait. Wait, the writing is fire, though? Dude, I will say... it's not that I'm ashamed, okay? I am quite surprised that one beer is making me feel this way, though. I will say. Like, maybe... okay, maybe ashamed is the word, but like... not ashamed, but ashamed. You know what I mean? Like, this stupid little bottle is enough. Isn't that weird?
Take a moment and enjoy.
Also, it kind of looks like the government warning on it says, according to the government, women should not drink alcohol, and then that's it. It's okay to be an Omega lightweight. Well, I like being a lightweight, but it feels weird to admit my weakness. You know what I mean? To admit the mortality of my own form, it feels weird. It's like more price efficient by far and also just like goated, but it does feel weird still. You know what I'm saying? Get these fucking flying freaks off of me, bro! Leave them to Gonshu. I can't wait till I get the auto aim feature so I just don't have to aim at these guys anymore. Oh, we have the just defend the area one. I feel like the defend the area one is kind of fire though, no? Because then like you could farm drops, kinda. It's just based on how quickly you kill. Type shit, type shit.
Congratulations on surviving another round.
I got fucking nothing.
Let's hope your luck continues to hold.
Freeze.
Fascinating. Now, who's the real monster?
I be punching fast as fuck. Me when I'm a monk. Ooh. Is there a meta character for this? I don't know, because I've just started playing. Usually, I mean, they had bad characters in the last PvE mode, but this one seems a lot better balanced. So I just pick whatever you want, really. PvH. I think if you look at the leaderboards, you'll probably find the meta characters. I think I saw Punisher in the leaderboards at one point. I think Moon Knight seems like they're pretty good. Jeff is probably bad. Generally, Jeff sucks, I think. Yeah, Moon Knight, I think, is definitely, like, good looking. And also meta. Jeff's one of the best. Did they make Jeff good in this one? Because, like, in the last mode, Jeff, like, sucked Omega ass, I'm gonna be real with you. Mostly because he didn't really scale. But they did change how scaling works, obviously, in this game, so it's like very different.
Fascinating. Now, who's the real monster?
I do like the healing system in this versus just building lifesteal. Building lifesteal kind of sucked ass. It was kind of a boring thing because like you'd reload and then you just die. Versus having like a heal button. I mean, higher difficulties may be different too, but it seems a lot easier to be actually like reactably tanky versus, oh, you got hit by a single enemy, you died instantly. Number one in the world right now is Jeff. I see. Oh yeah, I forgot. I could like get ghosted now. Look at it. Eee! Me when I go on a date with a woman and she doesn't call back. Ooh. I think that's what ghosted means, right? Alright, I guess there's like the non-dating equivalent of ghosting too, of just not responding to somebody ever, right? I think that's what it means. Is that what it means? Do I accidentally ghost people when I think about it? Even like unintentionally? Is this what I'm learning about myself? Yes to the ghosting or the me doing it? I ghost you? And I think I responded to the last thing you said. I think. Maybe. No? Ooh. Okay, I think you sent it to me while I was in Korea in my defense. I could be lying entirely. But that's gonna be my next defense. That you have to have, like, evidence for. So, Maharaga, I demand a retrial, okay? Oh, I didn't get to talk about this because I was on my vacation. But man, by the way, if if you haven't watched JJK Season 3 yet, definitely watch it. The most recent, the last episode of this last season, bro. Oh my god, so fucking peak, bro. Actually, so fucking peak. It was so good. I will be watching it soon. You haven't watched it? I'm fucking unmodding you, bro.
I knew you wouldn't give up.
Dude, it's so peak. It's so unbelievably peak. The last episode. Like, you have no idea. It's so good. What the fuck? Wanted to binge it? That's reasonable. But yeah, the most recent episode, oh, so good, bro. That and Kathwrynn, both Kathwrynn and JJK have been really nice. Oh, also, what's also airing, though, Reincarnated as a Slime. In my, like, trashy anime taste, I love fucking Reincarnated as a Slime. Dude, so far, so peak. I'm gonna be real with you. I love it. I love it. Kathwrynn and JJK into Reincarnated as a Slime. Oh my god, I'm so spoiled, bro. I'm so spoiled. I love it. It's so good. We're actually in such a good anime season. But what do you mean trashy? I think people like regularly like, yeah, what's called? Call Reincarnated as a Slime trash, no? I just like it, but everybody loves collectively dogging on that, even though it's a very popular series. Which is why everybody dogs on it. But yeah, like a lot of animes that I've watched before are currently active, but the fan service in the OVA is insane. There is a lot of fan service in Slime, but like, you know, I feel like complaining about fan service when we play Marvel Rivals is like, yeah, I mean, send you another banger anime. It's called Sentenced to be a Hero. Dude, the thing is, if I haven't watched an anime or started an anime, I don't watch new ones. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, ReZero is out. Also fucking giga peak. ReZero's new season just started. Incredible, right? But I'm not watching any of, like, the recent ones. Because, like, there's a lot to catch up on. You know what I'm saying? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to smelt this shit. Anything level 24 and below, please. 24 and below may have been a mistake. We'll see. Well, I watched the season before this one, ReZero. Yeah, ReZero is so good, bro. I highly recommend. I think if I had like a top 3 series like anime list to recommend to people, ReZero is probably up there. ReZero, Kathwrynn, and the third one is Torn. I'd be torn to say the third one, actually. I'm inclined to say Steins Gate, but there's a lot in the top 3, but ReZero and Kathwrynn are obviously like way up there, right? Okay, Nightmare 10. I think I probably got one more before my food gets here. Let's see. Maybe even longer, actually. It seems like it's going to be taking a while for them to deliver / prep it. So maybe we have more. Did I get any, like, skill points for that? Probably not, right? Probably not. Yeah, I got nothing. Sad. I haven't kept up with much of the new stuff, yeah. That's the thing, like, for example, like, I really want to watch Gashikuta, but, like, I haven't watched Gashikuta up to this point, so I'm kind of like, I don't want to start it, because then that's another show that I potentially need to watch. So, like, maybe when all the, like, animes that I've been currently watching stop getting another season, then I'll maybe watch Gashikuta in the middle. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want to see it to be a Hero X as well. Hi, Kira. They had a Horde mode. Wild. Yeah, they have a PvE mode. It's pretty fun. Wait, I was talking about this earlier. Marvel Rivals, despite how much I hate it, is quite a peak game, unfortunately, because they have a lot of cool shit. For example, like this PvE mode. Yeah, like I know Ko really liked to be a Hero X, so
those monsters look hungry.
yeah. So there's a lot of stuff. Oh, this is actually a really good room for me. So I can just do this. POV, you have a gold bully in Marathon. Ooh. Overwatch old head, I'm not up down the rival stuff. Dude, all I'm saying is if Overwatch actually did do their PvE mode like they promised, it would have been huge. And Marvel Rivals is proving that and fucking shoving it in their face. It's really funny. Gangsta coming back from hiatus has brought the anime itch back.
Take a moment and enjoy the peace.
Yeah. I will say I can watch anime at my work pretty easily.
Such remarkable
So who knows, if my work still remains relatively unbusy, there is a good chance I might end up like, what's it called? Binging a lot more anime, for sure. I need to find a website for it on my phone. Okay, I'll say it, bro. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I look crazy in this crazy world. I actually just pay for a Crunchyroll subscription. I'm gonna be real with you. I cannot be asked to deal with all the shitty websites on the phone for anime piracy, nor going to different websites and like all of this. So like, yeah, I'm not really like, I just pay for it, to be honest. I don't pirate many things nowadays. I'll say it, bro. Once a bitch gets a disposable income, she don't pirate anymore, is all I'm saying, okay? I'm part of the problem, unfortunately. Because it is just simpler to buy said streaming service for 1 month and then binge. And I hate it, don't get me wrong, but a bit of a truth noob. It's so silly to be AFK and M1. We are on a lower difficulty while we're catching Slimothy up, whose name is Rogue's Plaything, by the way. While we catch Slimothy up to like the higher levels. So now we're not like super eclipsing the difficulty, but yeah, there is a lot of higher difficulties. Their name is well, once again, I also had the same reaction, Kira, but when I thought about it a little more, I didn't find it that shocking. So maybe watch Art on Crunchyroll. Oh yeah, JoJo's is out. I haven't watched JoJo's, I will say. I do want to watch JoJo, though I am less interested in Steel Ball Run, even though I've heard that Steel Ball Run is very pog. And I do have a Netflix subscription, so that's not like really an issue either. But I have yet to watch JoJo's. I've been waiting for like all the other animes I've been watching, like Frieren and JJK and Slime and ReZero, all to finish up. Only episode 1 is out? Wait, only episode 1 still? Really? That's kind of wild. Crunchyroll got rid of their free version? I could not tell you, unfortunately. They might still have a free version with ads, but it might not let you watch stuff that's like currently airing type shit, you know? Possibly. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I'm sure one of the anime sites got rid of theirs. Not sure if it was Crunchy. Are there any other anime sites that are in like... What are other popular anime sites that aren't just piracy websites in the US? I don't think there are, right? It's not that I know of. Like, I only know of Crunchyroll now I think about it. It says something about monopolies and yada yada capitalism, but... There's High Dive? Oh, High Dive does exist. High Dive had Oshinoko, right? I actually haven't watched Oshinoko. It's on my list. But... They got shit. Yeah, that's, I think, partially why I don't remember anything other websites, because most of the time they don't have anything good. But I think High Dive is the exception for Oshinoko. It was Oshinoko, right? Or was it a different website?
But neither will you, it seems.
I don't remember.
I hope you put it to good use for once. More vampires have arrived.
Cap wolf. Oh! Oh, get away from me. Dude, average fucking regular Marvel Rivals rank game right here. Disgusting Captain America player just chasing me. They had a shit ton of live action stuff, but they removed it all. Interesting. Live action on my anime site?
Once again,
Disgusting.
the Vampire King is defeated, and the darkness has been.
Oh, I get real hungry, man.
But is this really the end?
Okay, my food is ready, I think. Maybe. Oh, wait, no, they're still heading. Oh, God. My tummy hungry. I think this rifle is probably just barely worse. Because, I mean, damage against bosses isn't bad, especially if I'm doing rifle build, I guess. So, probably worth it. Probably worth it. Let's see. Precision rate? Oh, we're almost at the wall hack one, bro. We are getting so close. Yeah, that one's probably moderately better, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Okay. I think now we're at 15. Yeah. After we do this one, Slimothy will still not be caught up, actually, now I think about it. God damn it, Slimothy. Okay, you ready? I will say there is quite a bit of grinding in this, which is nice. You ready? Okay. Yeah, everybody else should probably not have too much to do in between rounds, so we can just kind of blast.
Dracula wishes to reclaim my city. You call yourselves New York's guardians. Now is the time to
check
prove
on
it.
stuff real
Me
quick.
against an undead army?
Check
I
on
like
some
those odds.
things.
Take a moment and enjoy the peace.
Okay. And maybe we'll end once we get Slimothy up to 20. Maybe we shall end just so I can maybe go eat some food. Or not eat some food. Like, prepare, take a break before I show up to Co's Customs. I would raid into Co after this, but if you don't know Co, mods, can we get a !SO Cozy? She's one of my wives. Our communities are very interlinked because I love her so much. What's it called? I consider her one of my closer friends. So she's hosting community night as well tonight. A lot of streamers host community nights on Fridays, evidently, which is a little bit cooked. But she's doing custom games with her community, and I'm sure she would be more than happy to welcome some of you guys too. So if you do check out Co's channel and stuff like that, you can join her Discord. They are quite full usually on community nights, but that's usually where I spend the last half of my Friday night, hanging out there. I'll probably be drinking a bit. All that good stuff. So, if you're looking for more people to play and hang out with, definitely, I welcome you to join us when, after this game. But eventually I want to do whelper customs, but custom lobbies are always hit or miss. Very, very hit or miss, because you need 12 people, and 12 people is hard. That's why I usually just latch on to Co's community night.
This fight isn't over yet.
I don't think I got anything useful there.
Such remarkable power.
Thank you, USB.
I hope you put it to good use for once. Vacation's over.
Oh, whoops.
Back to work.
Think you could do it, TBH? If I did it on not... The thing is, like, okay. Part of the issue, once again, is that if I did a community night, a custom game community night on the same night that Co did it, it would be 2 nights where we have a lot of interlapping, like, viewers, right? So it would be, you'd have to choose, and that just never feels good. You know what I mean? So that's like why I don't do it for the most part. Because there's like a lot of overlap. But yeah, either way, definitely check Poe out if you haven't, especially if you like Marvel Rivals. I've obviously not been playing too much Marvel Rivals as of recent, but Poe still plays a shit ton of that game. So
Such remarkable power.
she is correct. I will say, if I wasn't so DPS pilled, like if I enjoyed playing support in Rivals more, I think I'd probably have a lot more fun in Rivals because support is obviously like favorite characters. But playing like DPS is just so cooked in Rivals, it feels like a lot of the time. And like, sure, I could just start playing support, but I don't know, other than like Luna, a lot of the other supports just do not seem interesting in the slightest. And I generally obviously like DPS still, just because I think that's like one of my best skills, but... And also, we obviously have Marathon, so... I do still think Marathon... I don't know, man. What do you guys think? What do the whelpers think that have been watching? Do you guys think Marathon has a future, or it doesn't? I need some... It's time for the truth, nukes. Just gotta play Elsa. She's banned every game, bro. Or picked by some other ego freak on my team. But yeah, like, what do you guys think of Marathon? Like, because obviously there's a weird hate campaign regarding Marathon that's definitely overblown, right? Of, like, people definitely, like, over-hate the game for no real reason. That is a truth. That is, something that exists, right? But the in terms of like actual sane people thoughts, I do wonder how Marathon is gonna do. I still think it's gonna do relatively well, especially as like they integrate new player integration. Though something that does have me slightly worried is they are quite the discourse around the game is just so cancer. Yeah, I mean, and not of it the game's fault as well. Like that's the worst part about it. I don't think the game...
Now, who's the real monster?
It's not the game's fault in the slightest, but for some reason it just has an insane amount of negativity around it. And unfortunately, I think the large majority of people are sheep, and seeing that negativity is going to turn people off. Yeah, I mean, even if you do like hyper competitive and Marathon is like one of your perfect games. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, I think it'll be around for a while, but not ages. I actually think I think if it makes it past its first year, I think it'll actually last a while. But I think the hard part is getting past that first year. Yeah, I mean. Oh, bro, they're still waiting on my for my order. I'm gonna cry. I'm so hungry. Okay, we're going to do one more, I guess. So, because if I stop playing now, I'm just gonna be like really sad and hungry, and I'm not gonna be able to think about anything other than food. So, we are just going to continue grinding and hope I forget about the pangs of my pain. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just... This, like, world that we live in of, like, weird random discourse over games that it doesn't deserve it. I hate it, to be honest with you. I'm not even, like, a super positive person as much as I want to be, because I think when you're positive and have whimsy, you're a much more happy person. But, like, it does just truly baffle me why people love being negative like that. This is weird. You know what I mean? So I didn't get a single level from that, bruh. Lock in, Slimity! Okay, 20. And by lock in, I mean level up quicker. Yeah, like, I don't know. I think Marathon's good. It's just, for some reason, the energy around the game is just so negative, and it makes me worry a little bit. TBH. And you can't really do anything about that, which is why I don't worry about it too much, but other than trying to be a positive force. But yeah, this strange skin is really hot, by the way. My God. I'm gonna... Never mind. I don't know, man. Let's just get like this Angela skin, I guess. Even though I'm not gonna wear this one. This one's alright. Kind of removes, like, I'm not gonna not use the furry Angela skin. Because, I mean, look at the fucking abs, bro. Like. And also her boobs are just out in that skin. Okay, that's cute. Nightmare 20. And the furry skin goes hard. Dude, she's so hot. She's so fucking hot. Even if you're not a furry. Dream of having abs like that one day? Okay, want to know a funny thing? I actually had a quite nice pair of abs when I worked UPS. Now, it's not their only reason that is the case is that if you're naturally very thin, it's pretty easy to have abs. I'll say it. Because, like, I don't got fat on me. And I can't gain fat. So, like, it's pretty easy to get abs. In addition to, obviously, me being jacked as shit. But you'd be surprised how easy it is to, like, be jacked when you're skinny. Is the truth nuke I bestow upon the whelpers today. So basically, if you want to have a six-pack abs, just don't eat anything, forehead. But that's also kind of like, to be fair, that's like kind of a truth nuke about just like exercise in general. It's a lot easier to be fit when you are not, like, when you don't have fat problems. You know what I mean? And obviously, like, there's a lot of genetic predisposition. Like, sometimes people get a lot of fat. Like, I just have, like, God genetics, so my metabolism is obscenely quick. Okay, I say God genetics. It's actually, it does kind of suck to have this type of genetic where you can't gain any fat. Because I can, like, touch my elbows together and shit. But, like, you know, there is some benefit to it, for sure. There's definitely some benefit, you know? Dude, there's a lot of zombies here, and these guys are taking a while to die. Over there. But yeah, that's the truth of the day, though. If you just aren't fat, it'll be easy to look better. Hit the pack-a-punch? That's all I'm saying, bro. I will say the era of, like, zombies in Call of Duty was a pretty good era. It was a pretty goddamn good era. Unfortunately, I cannot cheese my way up there. I do think my next damage explosion is probably going to be the auto-aiming one. So hopefully I get a level off this, or 2 levels, I think. Because I am losing a lot of, like, direct damage by not having all the bullets blast ahead. Black Ops 1 zombies, I miss her. I actually found... I like Black Ops 1 zombies, don't get me wrong, but Black Ops 2 zombies, I think, was, like, the peak, probably. I think that's when I would say the peak was. And I don't say that lightly, but there were some really good Black Ops 2 maps for zombies. I'll say it. Black Ops 1 had some good shit. Don't get me wrong. It was not bad. But... And, like, 3 was a good game. Like, all the zombies in some of the later CODs honestly weren't even bad. It's just they weren't that classic zombies experience. You know what I mean? Which I think did affect how I looked at it. Now, new things aren't bad. And I think, like... berry, or like some of the newer zombies maps are not bad, but yeah, dude, Transit was so good for the time. Like, Transit was so sick, and it still is pretty sick, but I was too stupid, and me and my friend group were too stupid to ever do, like, what's it called? To ever do the, what's it called? Like Easter eggs and stuff, but I always wanted to.
Congratulations on surviving another round. Let's hope your luck continues to hold.
Oh, wanna know what was fire, actually? Did you guys play Modern Warfare 3, the original Modern Warfare 3? Survival mode? Dude, I actually kind of fucked heavy with that survival mode. I kind of like that mode. I'm gonna be real with you. They've never really hit something like as fire as that. I'm gonna be real with you. But I would say that's like probably COD's second most successful mode in my brain. But okay, like objectively, obviously Warzone is the most successful, but like that and Blackout are probably some of my favorite like underrated COD alternate modes. You know what I mean? I'm kind of dying. One day I'll be able to use my ultimate ability. One day. But yeah, that was like a good mode. TBH. It was a good mode. I'll say it's... Oh, wanna know game I'm really torn about for playing Community Night for, Whelpers? I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. Maybe well, this will change my opinion in the future. How you decide this. What are your guys' thoughts on Helldivers? I personally enjoy Helldivers. Don't get me wrong. I think it's actually pretty fun. One thing that makes me really sad about Helldivers, though, is that there's so much content that I need to grind an obscene amount on to go back and play it. And I don't really want to grind an obscene amount to get it. You know what I mean? And it's not even like the stratagems, just like the different battle pass things. Like, it's kind of... It takes a while to unlock everything, which is good if that's like your main game. But I don't know, Helldivers isn't like a main game for me, so I kind of feel... Yeah, like if I want to hop in because there's a cool new weapon, I have to grind for like 40 hours. You know what I mean? Which is kind of dumb, I think, no? Like, I get the idea, but once you fall behind in that game, it kind of sucks. That's like kind of why other games like Peak or Marvel Rival Zombies or a bunch of other stuff is like kind of easier for me to do on like Community Nights, because like I don't have to worry about being behind per se, you know? Versus in Helldivers where it's just like an inevitability that I'm behind, and if I want to fuck around with like the new anti-tank weapon, I'll have to grind out like a billion maps. That's kind of my issue with it. And I really wish that wasn't an issue. And I do hope that in the future they somehow address that. But don't get me wrong, it's nice that there isn't FOMO of like, oh, you don't need, like, you don't have to worry about a battle pass ever disappearing and you not being able to buy it. That is nice. But yeah, man, to actually, like, have the full arsenal, God, you gotta put so much time in that game now, and it's just, like, kind of annoying. And by kind of, I mean extremely annoying. Which sucks. You're gonna pay to win. Unironically, I think I'd actually be more inclined to play Helldivers more often if I could just buy the new battle pass and at a reasonable price buy everything in it. And maybe honestly Arrowhead should consider that, but I don't know, man. I'm not joking, I would buy them. Yeah, like same. I think I would not be joking.
These enemies won't quit. But neither will you.
Capwolf.
A hero at their peak.
I got 2 purples this run. A little sad. Trying to do D4 X-Pack? Yeah, we're gonna be playing D4 next week. D4 will definitely be... I don't know if I'll do like every stream or every day we do like D4. That's probably not gonna happen. But there will definitely be a good amount of D4 that will be happening. Probably one long day. It'll probably be like Saturday, we'll play a long day of D4, like 12 hours. And then maybe Sunday bonus stream or something like that. But yeah, the new D4 expansion looks actually really fun. Not only story-wise does it... Oh, legendary! Not only story-wise does it look interesting. Oh, I think that was just fucking puzzle pieces. Oh, my food is here, so I will be ending stream here. But yeah, not only does like the story look somewhat interesting, but also just the new game systems look cool. And D4's always been kind of cool. I mean, I've always liked D4. So, kind of peak. But either way, whelpers, thank you all who joined tonight. This new mode is fun. We might definitely play... We might play more. We'll see. I might just save it for community nights, but then again, maybe it's like an off-stream grinding thing. Maybe I'll like hit up the Discord and we'll grind, or... I don't know, man. I don't know what we'll do to continue forth here, but I think it's definitely like a good mode. EBH. It is a good mode. I enjoy it. I do really want like these other modes too, but it's a little grindy, I will say. That is like the one thing I dislike about the Marvel Rivals mode right now. But I don't mind it being super grindy, so it has like a little bit of longevity and playtime. But it is slightly annoying. Slightly annoying. But if it's your main game, if Marvel Rivals is your main game, it's actually like perfect though. So yeah. We'll see. We have Diablo to grind. We have Marathon rank to grind. We have Overwatch rank to grind when Spiky gets back. We have Deadlock to play. Lots of games to play, man. Lots of games to play. A good problem to have, to be sure. But either way, whelpers, thank you all for watching, okay? I love you guys. I seriously do. Maybe I'll start drinking more on community nights / Friday nights too. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, guys, I love you, okay? I love my whelpers. You guys really are my guiding light moving forward. I don't think I would have ever gotten to this point of actually having a modicum of self-respect if it was not for you guys. So, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go eat my pizza, and now I'm gonna go hang out in co-server. Once again, if you want to hang after stream, once again, there's the community night server games going on right now with Co's community, and I'm sure she would love to have you guys, and I will probably be joining in a bit. So if you want to hang out more, you go there. Let's see if I could send you guys to somebody. Let's see. Gothy is online. Gothy's been going for 6 hours though, and I think she might be ending soon? Question mark. She ending? Okay, I figured that she's probably ending. I could send you guys to BB. Shall I guys send you to BB? I shall send you guys to BB. I don't know how to do it on the YouTube side, regrettably, so I will just be sending the Twitch whelpers. How about Silent? We've rated Silent a lot recently. I would be inclined. Is she doing the new mode? I guess? Or is she just playing regular Rivals? She is just playing regular Rivals, seems. We either watch BB play Apex Legends, or we watch Silent play Marvel Rivals. What are we thinking, whelpers? What are we thinking? Apex or Marvel Rivals? Bluebell did just recently come back. We're gonna raid into Bluebell. She just recently came back to streaming. I think she took like a month break. Or not a month break, a week break. So, we're gonna go right into her, okay? She's an amazing person. Very, very cool, very cute, very awesome. She's very good at games. So, yeah, we're gonna raid into Bluebell. She plays a lot of shooter games, very similarly to me, but she also does a lot of variety. Bluebell's very cool. She is very inspirational. So, definitely check her out, okay? Hang out with her if you guys can. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna go get eaten, okay? Thank you for joining me for an amazing community night, okay? Love you guys. Good night, Spell. Good night, Slimity. Good night, USB. Good night, Grim. Good night, Cry. Good night, Barn. Good night, Kira. Good night, Proto. Good night, everybody. I love you guys. You guys are also cool. Fuck, I'm really hungry, though. Like, holy shit. I'm gonna drop my raid message, but, like, if BB asks me something, tell her that I am running to get food because I am very hungry. So, I'm not gonna be in the raid for long.